All right. We're back, guys. Sorry about that. We had some technical difficulties. We are back. Everything is good to go. Yeah, we're good. All right. So score is 3-0 as Miami kicks a field goal. We are back. Just had some minor difficulties. Good to go. Good to go. All right. Let me fix this other one here.
Oh, no.
Fix this other one. Okay, here we go. All right.
Kick return roll midway through the season. He's got 3 returns of 50-plus over the last 4 games, and the Dolphins have really struggled covering kicks. So Jason Sanders boots it down there. Nixon, always aggressive, bringing it out.
All right, here we go.
Nixon.
Nixon, big run, still on his feet. He's got space. He gets to the 50. He gets to the 40, to the 30. He's got blockers. He gets stopped down at the 9. First and goal for Green Bay. 94-yard return.
The story that Aaron Rodgers shared with us about how big an impact he's made on the team was basically when it went in the end zone, don't return it. Leave it there. Let's take the touchback. Now, what they have with
big
Nixon,
run.
It is everybody's on the sideline. Everybody's excited to see what he's going to do with that return. What a great job.
We talked about it off of the top, Darryl, the energy this team's feeling. And what comes first? Is it the winning or is it the energy? Well, Keyshawn Nixon might be the answer to that. Option C might be the answer. He's injected so much life into these Packers. Their first drive of the day, thanks to Nixon, starts at the 9-yard line with an Aaron Jones run.
Jones is going to try to hit the edge. He gets about 4 yards on the run. It'll be second and goal.
Aaron Rodgers' favorite Christmas day came when he was 9 years old. He got a Huffy. How could there be a better Christmas day? Well, then he graduates to an NFL.
He got a Huffy.
He's played on Christmas Day twice and thrown 8 touchdowns.
I remember Huffies.
Amazing. You talk about the month of December, the big
I had a
games.
hero.
You want your best
Good
players
bikes.
to have their greatest performances. Christmas Day games, twice, and have 8 touchdown passes. That's awesome.
All right, here we go.
Against the Bears in 2011.
Second and goal.
3 of them last year against the Browns.
Jacob, of course. Play action. Aaron Rodgers. He's going to take a sack. Why? Throw the ball away. It's a 13-yard loss. Throw the ball away.
Yeah, this is uncharacteristic of Aaron Rodgers right here because he's got time.
It makes no sense. Why not throw the ball away? You had plenty of time. You could have just threw it away, Aaron. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Throw that ball away.
What's up, Jimbo?
So a Dolphins defense that has struggled this year, trying to make a stand here with a short field. Frustrated Rodgers looks at a 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
The 18.
Rodgers throws to the middle.
Incomplete.
Incomplete to Dobbs.
Packers unable to take advantage.
It's going to lead to a field goal. I don't understand why Rodgers didn't throw the ball away to avoid the sack. It's mind-boggling to me. He had plenty of time to do it. He's outside the pocket. Throw the ball away.
That drive to end the game against Buffalo last week is a perfect example. So you start against Green Bay with everything on the line when you're talking about playoff seedings and everything. And Keyshawn Nixon has that type of return, and your defense comes out and forces a field goal attempt. That's a great job.
A couple excellent kickers in this game. Jason
36-yard field goal is up. It is good.
Does the same, and it's tied at 3.
Tied at 3 apiece.
Well, the Packers got to feel like.
Yeah, I don't get it at all. All right, that's so weird. He should have threw it away. Shout out to you, Keenan. Yeah, guys. No, it actually had an issue with Streamlabs. It tried to update. I don't know why. during the stream. And for some reason I clicked no, but it still tried to update, so it made everything freeze. So I let it update. Everything's good. We're all good. Everything's good. So that's fixed. That's taken care of. Like they try to make you update stuff at the weirdest times. It's like, I'm working. I don't want to update it now. And then you click no, and they're like, no, we want to do it anyways. It's Christmas. We want to update things. Like, it's working. It doesn't need to be fixed. Let it work. All right. Score is 3-3. 9 minutes and 26 seconds left in the first quarter. Yeah. Forced updates, right? It's like, it's weird. It's like, why? Of all days. I was going to make a joke, but I can't. Like, it's those guys. It's those guys overseas, yo. They're working hard on Christmas Day. Shout out to Savage Biker Princess for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Oh, man. All right. All right, we're good. Everything's good. Everything is good. Yo, Timo, I got to be careful. Can't say specifically, you know. Can't specifically say these things. You have to go around the edge. That's all. All right, guys, we're good. We got football. It's Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody out there. We've got 3 games today. We're gonna have some fun. Got these Packers and these Dolphins. Next after this is gonna be the Broncos and the Rams, and then after that, it's gonna be the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers and the Cardinals. Tennessee says, I saw the Buffalo weather situation. Some areas with power and emergency service. Yeah, they had the National Guard in Buffalo, man. The National Guard could maneuver. And you know, if the National Guard can't get around, it's disastrous. It's completely disastrous. What's up, Purple? Frederica? Merry Christmas to you guys.
Those hopes just continue to get bigger and more realistic as the teams around them continue to lose. It's been a perfect weekend for the Packers in that regard. There's Mostert.
Mostert's going to bring it out, and he gets wrapped up at about the 15. It'll be 1st and 10 for Miami as they start at their 15. 2 teams I never cheer for, Cowboys and the Packers.
Teams play, and not just in the return game. It's been such an upgrade from last year.
Man.
It was a struggle for Green Bay last season at special teams. Rich Bisaccia has come in and really shored up that phase of this team.
Merry Christmas, Purple. I need Hill and Waddle to have no touchdowns.
So this drive begins at the 16-yard
what kind of bet is that?
Moved it down the field
1st and 10.
Drive, settled for a field goal. A lot of room in the running game on that first drive.
Little fake.
Tagovailoa
throws. That's going to be caught by Waddle. He's gone. Oh, my goodness. This is going to be a touchdown for Miami. Jalen Waddle, 84 yards.
84-yard lightning strike. Dolphins back in.
I think that's sometimes you overthink it, right?
My goodness. We're going to have ourselves a game. 84 yards. Ric Flair, where are you at? What a play.
And turn around and have this type of play as your first play of your second drive?
Yeah, they're saying, okay, we can run it. We've shown that, but let's not forget what got us to 8-6.
This is who we are. We are an explosive, dynamic
offense
that's going to stress you for 60 minutes.
And Jalen Waddle, who leads the
kick
NFL
is up. It is good.
Reception, increases that there. 84-yarder. And the second
84-yard touchdown. Jalen Waddle. What a play. What a play. He just mentioned it, too. He's like, I don't need a Hill or a Waddle touchdown. The very next play, 84-yard Waddle touchdown. Oh, man. That's tough. That's tough. Very nice play for Miami. It literally happened after you said it, man. It happened after you said it. It's wild. Commercial break, guys. 9 minutes and 8 seconds left in the first quarter. Score is 10-3. Miami is up. Come on now. What is going on here? Somebody just lost a bet. Oh, man. Merry Christmas, everybody. Need a Christmas touchdown from Lazard. All right, Philip. I see you. What's up, Tina? What's up, Nene? Merry Christmas. It's like he said Waddle never scores in first quarter. Never say never. Without a doubt. The reason I'm totally making vegan mac and drinking a rum punch right now. Man, you got me sold on this vegan mac. I'm gonna have to try it. I'm gonna have to try it. I'm be honest, I'm a little concerned, but I'll give it a shot. Give it a shot. All right, here we go.
And the Dolphins are in front 10-3. Jason Sanders to kick it. Let's see if they can do a better job with Nixon this time. That's one way to do it. Just make sure that he can't touch it. Pokes it ahead and
kick is
settle
off.
For that field position as we look back at that touchdown throw.
Yeah,
why did they kick it short?
The first one, it's going to pull right here.
What is going on?
I don't know how Tua sees Rasul Douglas on the outside and keeps his receiver Jalen Waddle away from him. He's got eyes on him right now. That's just a great location and a great feel for that space out there.
That's so weird. Why did they kick the ball short?
Got pressure right in his face. You can see right there, 29, Rasul Douglas. He kept Jalen Waddle from taking that big hit.
Like, what? That's so weird. Okay. Green Bay is going to start at the 48, looks like.
Run the guy down and still kind of get in front of him. Rodgers
quick throw on a slant. That's caught by Lazard. 11 yards on the play.
Well, Lazard, leading receiver for this Packers team, having a career year with Devontae Adams off to Las Vegas. And as the young guys have taken their time to get settled in, Lazard's been that steady presence that he's always been.
Yeah, I love what
First
Aaron
and 10
Rodgers said about him. He's the
for
epitome
Green
of a
Bay.
Packer player. He does all the dirty work. And, you know, you got to have, when you've got
right, Michael? It was weird. I'm like, why? I don't know.
I
don't know what just happened.
All the different parts
but all right, first and 10.
That's important.
That's going to be a handoff. And Dillon gets it going. He gets about 6 yards on the play to be 2nd and 4.
This offensive line for the Packers and moves unthinkably through the first 9 games or so. This Packers team was down at the bottom of the NFL. They were 27th in scoring.
Shout out to you, Alan. Says Merry Christmas, Jay, which is lurking your channel as always. 50-plus years being a Bills fan. Bills Mafia in the house. Let's go. 50-plus years. That's dedication right there.
Protected,
2nd and 4.
have a play like Miami just had.
Rodgers throws again. That's going to be caught. And Watson getting busy. 20 yards. 1st and 10 at the 17.
So fun to watch a young player gain his confidence in the NFL. It was a tough start for Christian Watson from the first play of his rookie season here in the NFL. And he had other bumps along the way. But that Dallas game with 2 big drops to start that, and all of a sudden he shifts his perspective, gets everything turned around, and has just been on a tear since that time.
Second-round pick out of North Dakota State. Back in his home state here. He's a Tampa guy at a Plant High School. And rapidly
all right, here we go.
Superstar here as a rookie.
1st and 10.
Green Bay on the move.
Quick throw.
Aaron Jones.
Jones tries to get involved. He gets maybe 2 yards on the play to be 2nd and 8 at the 15 as we approach the 7-minute mark.
You're mentioning the first game of the year, first play of the year, a sure touchdown that goes through his hands, but since then he's been doing things like this.
Just phenomenal to be able to bounce back. And everybody talks about the physical traits of guys in the NFL. You know, a lot of times it's that mental hurdle that you have to overcome. And just a great job by Christian Watson fighting through some struggles early on.
On 2nd and 8, Dolphins bring
2nd and 8.
Man. Rodgers
throw is going to be incomplete.
Good coverage from Keon Crossen.
So Watson, it'll be 3rd and 8.
Yeah, and it's 3rd down.
And how good has Christian Watson become? So much so that watch the trust that Aaron Rodgers has with him in this situation right there. I mean, that is tight coverage. Keon Crossen's right there, but he's going to give Christian Watson an opportunity to make a play.
All right, so 3rd and 8. What's up, Tall?
3rd and 8 for the Packers. Dolphins, one of the most aggressive defenses in the NFL, showing pressure and bringing just 4. Rodgers has time, steps up.
Rodgers is going to move. He keeps it himself. He's going to run in, and he slides.
1st and goal.
12 yards on the play.
You don't really
Aaron
think
Rodgers
of Aaron
on the
Rodgers
move.
is that guy that you have to worry about when you're playing man across the board. You've got your backs turned. But even at this stage of his career, he is so savvy in being able to climb up in that pocket and recognizing right away.
What's up,
and
Grant?
I love the fact at the end of the run, he's going for the down marker, right? Little clumsy here at the end, but it's good stuff. It's good stuff.
12 gets 12 and a Green Bay 1st down. 39 years old.
Bob, did you mistakenly
got the 250
remove
AJ
Forrest
Dillon
there?
Running back, leading the way for Watson, who couldn't get around the corner.
And Watson goes
Javon
nowhere.
Holland
There is a flag thrown as well.
to make the tackle. There is a flag down.
Face mask. This is probably going to be on the offense. Wow. Yeah, that's going to send him back.
Christian Watson going for that stiff arm, gets caught on that face mask.
Offensive face mask, perhaps. That's what Javon Holland's saying.
There is no foul for face mask.
Hey, Holland,
Okay, refs.
second season
It was definitely a face mask, but all right.
captain.
They're not going to call the
Somebody
flag.
that they're talking about as the quarterback.
Very
of the
interesting.
defense. I mean, they were saying that 5 or 6 games into his rookie year, and it feels like a Pro Bowl snub at the back end of that Dolphins defense.
I agree. I had Miami 4 times last season late in the year, and it was really fun to watch number 8 play. And he's started this year the exact same way. So I thought he really was going to get that.
All right, here we go. 2nd and goal.
Got a tackle there. 2nd down and goal from the 5. Play action. Rodgers
looking.
into
Throws.
the end zone. Incomplete.
Incomplete. I thought it was going to be picked off. That was a terrible throw by you, Rodgers.
This week. And it's 3rd and goal.
What's up, K&J?
Well, when you're going to blitz and play
K&G,
man-to-man
K&G.
coverage behind it, when that play gets
Happy
extended,
holidays to you.
You've got to kind of lock everything down, and that's exactly what Miami has done here. It's supposed to come out quick. They've got everything covered. You might have had Lazard right away early on, but you've got everything falling down behind you, and you had a primary read that was on the other side of the field.
This is one of the areas where Green Bay was always one of the best in the NFL, and a huge drop-off this year. Red zone offense. 3rd
Rodgers
down,
throws.
open.
That's going to be
Watson
caught.
Stumbles, and it's 4th and goal. Well, he was wide
Watson
open,
was
couldn't
wide
keep his
open
feet.
for the
Javon
touchdown.
Holland was
He
waiting
stumbles.
for him. And so a decision coming up here from Matt
Short.
LaFleur.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Rick,
on
it's
the
actually
back
calmed
shoulder,
down.
So he's got to rotate around. It just kind of loses his balance and stumbles to the ground.
Yeah, it's actually calmed down, and there was some sun out this morning. So
And They have not been good.
Definitely was a blessing to see the sun out this morning.
Big play, first quarter.
4th and goal. These Packers are going to go for it. Here we go.
Timeout.
Rodgers going to call a timeout.
Timeout. Green Bay. The first of the half. Will be 30 seconds.
Shout out to you, Frederica.
So the Packers will talk about this a little bit longer. Merry Christmas again. Thanks for spending some of it with us. And we were talking about this Packers team and the playoff hopes, right? They technically had some a few weeks ago, but it seems like with every outcome, no matter what game you're watching in the NFC, they get a little more hope.
Christmas came a little bit early for Green Bay this year. I think Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas to you, Brian.
Yesterday for them, they really kind of solidified their opportunity. So, you know, what a couple of weeks ago was going to be a huge lift for them.
What's up, Aaron?
Needed a lot of help from other people. It's getting more and more realistic as the days go by. So this is going to be a dangerous team.
All right, here we go. 4th and goal.
In the playoffs in the NFC.
Green Bay looking to punch it in.
From inside the 2.
Play action, quick throw, wide open. That's going to be Lewis. Mercedes gets the touchdown for the Packers.
18-year veteran
and they strike.
17-year veteran.
There it is, Green Bay.
And a lot of times on these, it's such a great job by the tight end selling it. Here's Mercedes Lewis right here. It's not great. He's just going right to the route. He's out-leveraged his defender immediately. Sam Eguavoen is out-leveraged immediately from inside out.
Mercedes is like 50 years. King Smooth, Merry Christmas. Extra point is up. It is good. And we got ourselves a tie ball game. 10-10, guys. Christmas Day football. Green Bay Packers, Miami Dolphins. Tie game. All right. Quick housekeeping, guys. We've got 800 viewers, 72 likes. We need 28 more likes, 28 more thumbs up to get over that 100 mark, guys. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. And I do thank each and every one of you for the support. We got 3 games today, guys. This being the first one. Packers and the Dolphins. After this, it's going to be the Rams and the Broncos. And then our late night, Sunday night, Christmas night game. It's going to be the Buccaneers and the Cardinals. So shout out to you guys. We'll have some fun today for everyone that sticks around. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas to everyone out there that's listening. Much love to you and your family. Shout out to Ben Hickson coming through with a $1 super chat. Thanks for the support. Be right back, guys. What do you rate the Chiefs? 1 out of 10? Right now, I'll give them a solid 6. Yeah, I'll give them a solid 6. All right, here we go.
try to do that because that's exactly what can happen.
There's a short one, then Mostert comes up and gets to the 15. Both special teams units getting a little bit.
And that is going to be a
nice tackle made right there.
Great tackle by Gaines.
And for these Dolphins in the first
And the
season
Dolphins will
under
take
Mike
back over at
McDaniel,
the
it has been
25,
very
1st and
streaky.
10.
They had the 5-game winning streak heading into the road trip where they're flying high, sitting at 8-3. Mike McDaniel called the loss against San Francisco disappointing. He called the loss against the Chargers.
Puratoris is
rock
bias.
bottom. They did not play well. He thought there was some
Bias.
finger pointing. They played much better, albeit in a losing effort against Buffalo, and they're hoping that what they gained from that, even though it was a loss, combine that with coming home here to Miami.
All right, here we go.
First time in a month.
1st and 10
Headed back in the right
for these
direction.
Dolphins.
It is Jeff Wilson.
Handoff. Wilson gets a nice gap. Little jump cut, and he gets 12 yards on the run. 1st and 10 at the 37.
One of the interesting things, through that whole process, that conversation, when you talk about those 3 games, Coach McDaniel said, that there were some issues before we went to San Francisco that we weren't aware about. That kind of showed where we had some vulnerabilities and some things that we needed to get fixed. And he was real impressed. It was his leadership group that kind of called the meetings, got everything out on the table, and got stuff fixed heading into Buffalo.
That was a short week going up there into a tough environment. And a game that they felt like they had right there. They led 29-22 early on in the 4th quarter.
1st and 10.
Finish off the Bills.
Play action. Tua throws. That's going to be caught by Tyreek Hill. And he gets 18 yards on the play.
Although the last few weeks you've seen teams not give them that throw as frequently.
Yeah, this is really good because it's all the elements, right? You're going to have the fake handoff here on the RPO. Then you got Jeff Wilson on the screen. Watch Tua go through everything. And then he comes up.
That's
and
a great fake on a wonderful
on
slant play.
That is so stressful on that defense when you've got that many.
Tua's gotten really good at that. He's gotten really good at that. Like I said, I give credit when it's due. It's something that he's really developed over the last year.
Already in Packers territory. Back to the ground and Jeff Wilson.
Wilson runs up the middle. He's going to get 6 yards on the run. 2nd and 4.
So the Dolphins having their way offensively at this point. And for a lot of the year, it has been using guys like Tyreek Hill. There aren't really any guys like Tyreek Hill. They're using Tyreek Hill. They're using Jalen Waddle. 1,560 yards, the most that any player's ever had in his first year with the team. They pull off that trade on March 23rd.
Just above Stephon Diggs. 30
for it. Right after they
yards. Wow.
They signed him to a long-term contract. And not only
all right, 2nd and 4.
From him, they say that he's been an incredible leader as well.
Quick throw. Tua. He keeps. He's going to run. He was in trouble. There is a flag thrown, though, so this may be coming back.
He got a way to keep it alive and got close to a 1st down.
And it is. Holding on the offense.
10-yard penalty, 2nd half.
It's on the center, Connor Williams.
That's on the quarterback scrambles. A lot of times that happens is that defender is leaving you to pursue the quarterback. And you might happen to have a little bit of jersey in your hand. You gotta, you might have a lot of jersey in your hand. So right as he moves away right there, you just gotta let him go. They're going to throw that flag every time.
So it's going to be 2nd and 14 now after the flag.
Final minute and a half of this first quarter.
3 seconds on the play clock.
So far. High
snap. It was fumbled. Tua lands on it.
So one play after the hold.
So he's going to lose another 2 yards on the fumbled snap. It'll be 3rd and 21 now.
Talk about putting pressure on yourself and having negative plays. 2 in a row for Connor Williams. And just a short step. A lot of times when you're in that
actually ends up losing.
Position, if you have a long reach, you've got to stride to kind of get that.
7
Every
on
once
that.
in a while you'll see a wayward snap, but not a real long reach for him to go to right there. So not sure why that one was so off target.
And so 3rd down and 21.
Shout out to Kayleigh for the $1.11 donation. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the support, Kayleigh. Thanks for the donation. That throw is going to be incomplete to Wilson. That's going to be 4th and 21, leading to a punt back to Green Bay.
That drive hit a wall, and the punt team comes out.
Yeah, you're just going to try and get it to one of your guys out in space and see if he can make a play and get you a conversion right there. But you're exactly right, Joe. Rasul Douglas did a great job of blowing that whole thing up. Mike Gesicki was supposed to get a block on him. He fought through that.
Hey, instead of Keyshawn Nixon, it's Randall Cobb, who they sometimes will put back there in fair catch situations late in games.
Punt is off.
Sends it away. Cobb from the 10.
Cobb gets it from the 10. Goes nowhere. Tackled immediately. Green Bay will start at the 12. So, 30-second timeout, commercial break. Green Bay's defense keeping up. Getting in front of Tua, making it difficult for Hill to get open. That play by Waddle is nice, though. We'll see if Green Bay can keep it up in this shootout. So now I think we know why the over was 49.5. It's going to be a high-scoring game. So, yeah, here we go.
Aaron Rodgers last week in the win against the Rams, very efficient, but he seemed like he was kind of bored with the whole thing. The Rams played back. Opposite of that, this week he's going to face an aggressive Dolphins defense.
All right, here we go. First and 10 at the 12.
That,
yeah, he's finally going to get an opportunity to play quarterback. Very frustrated with the defensive game plan from the Rams last week.
And you can see right here, Jerome Baker looks like he's coming on a blitz and does. Let's see if Rodgers has an
Rodgers
answer.
throws deep. Lazard catches it. Are you kidding me? Double coverage.
Rodgers to Lazard. 42 yards.
42 yards on the play.
And that will bring this first quarter to a close as Lazard gets a step on the undrafted rookie Kader Kohu. All the way to the 46-yard line.
Reels it in. Follows through. 40-yard play from Rodgers to Lazard. End of the first quarter, guys. Scores 10-10. It'll be first and 10 for Green Bay at the Miami 46 when we come back to start the second quarter. Shout out to James Langner for joining the family. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks for the support. Welcome to the family. Joining the sports family on here, an elite group. We love sports. We have fun. And Merry Christmas to you and your family. All right. Quick commercial break, guys. I gotta get my hoodie. It's a little cold. Starting to cool down a little bit. I'll be right back. All right. Here we go. Quick shout out to Kyle for the donation. Says, shout out Tennessee Vols. Shout out to Tennessee Vols. Thanks a lot, Kyle. Thanks for the donation. All right. Coming back to the votes, we have 352 votes, 62% for the Dolphins. What's up, Joseph? Merry Christmas to you and yours as well. All right, here we go.
For sure. Orleans, Christmas Eve 1989 when it was 40 degrees.
First
High
and
40s
10
here
for
today.
these Packers.
Second quarter begins
Handoff.
with a draw. Aaron Jones into the
And
arms
Jones
of
gets
Raekwon
maybe a
Davis.
couple on the run.
Just kind of follow up on that point you made about the way that the
It'll be
Rams
second and
defended
8.
Green Bay last time out. You didn't get a lot of
What's
shots
up,
like
Cam?
that down the field that they were just able to get with Alan Lazard. So that's the reason that Aaron
Shout out to
Rodgers
Maddie
is so
T
excited about this. You get
for the
ready this game,
$1.99
and
super
you
chat
see how
says.
many players they're putting up into the line of
Ah,
scrimmage to
I
challenge
can't
your
see
pass
it.
protection.
Hold on, let me fix
You
this.
know, if you can win your release, if you can
All
win
right.
off the line of scrimmage,
Dang,
you've
that's
got
a big
chance
mug.
for
Merry
explosive
Christmas,
plays
Jay.
down the field.
Merry Christmas to you as well,
Knowing that
Maddie
the
T.
offense
Thanks a
let
lot.
the
Thanks for the
pressure,
support.
He got a little smile on his face, and he said, "I don't know if they know this, but I don't mind being blitzed." And the numbers
What's
throughout
up,
his
Jermichael?
career have shown that. He's
Throw
got it
to the
open.
middle,
Lazard
and that is
here who
dropped
it. The normally
by
short-handed
Lazard. He
And
was
a
wide
perfect
open
throw
on the
from
play.
Rodgers couldn't bring it in, and it's third down.
Just got to finish that catch. Number 13 coming off. Watch just a little slant right here, and it's
Fix
down on
this
that
here.
back hip a little bit, but that's a really well thrown ball by Aaron Rodgers. You can see right there, Andrew Van Ginkel almost gets a hand on it.
Dang, that's a big mug. Coffee. Merry Christmas, Jay.
From the
Present.
44.
Shout out to you, man. Thanks for the support. All right, here we go.
Dolphins bring an extra man and get to
Rodgers was in
moves
trouble.
off
He
his
gets away.
spot.
He's going to keep it and
Gets
run
run down from behind by
and gets
Jalen
maybe about
Phillips.
7 yards.
It'll be fourth and a little bit short. As
Fourth
the
and
first
1
round pick
coming
from
up.
Last year ran Rodgers down.
Jalen Phillips has been doing a really nice job, and it's one of those situations, you know, you bring in Bradley Chubb
Merry
as
Christmas.
an edge rusher, and that's your position.
Eggs with
And,
bacon.
you know, sometimes you can look at your coaching staff and, you know, hey, you know, what we need another guy for, you know, we're doing a good job. It's that big picture thing, but instead of, you know, complaining about it, Jalen Phillips has taken advantage of the opportunity to be around Bradley Chubb and learn from him. It's amazing how much those type of guys.
They're going to
those
go
edge
for it on
rushers,
4th and
share
2.
all their little secrets with each other.
Going for it again on fourth down.
Rodgers
and 2.
going
He
for it
wants
all.
Watson and
Too much.
overshoots him. There was nobody deep.
Too
but
much.
Watson had a
He had him beat,
on
too.
Cater Kodu,
Watson
but
just
it's
couldn't get there.
overthrown, And it's a turnover on downs. Frustrated
Turnover on
Rodgers
downs.
will watch as the Dolphins go back on offense.
So Dolphins will take over at the 37, 1st and 10 as Aaron Rodgers overshoots. 13 minutes and 25 seconds left on the clock in the second quarter. Tie ball game. A-Rod is so impatient. Yeah, he's impatient. You know, he's got to relax. He's really high strung for a veteran quarterback. It's kind of weird. You know, you think at his age and with his experience and wisdom of the game, he's learned to like channel being a patient player and look for the opportunity. But he's very high strung and it's kind of weird. It really is. Shout out to Jessica coming through with the $4.99 super chat. Says, "What's your favorite coffee in the mug?" I'm actually drinking tea. I've got some green tea.
What's your favorite coffee in the mug?
But I do like French cappuccinos. Shout out to Billy Wilkerson. Says, "Merry Christmas to you, sir. Thank you for your work. Great channel, and I'm hoping to see you stream the Redskins making their way through the playoffs." Shout out to you, Billy Wilkerson. Thanks a lot, man. Merry Christmas to all you guys, and thanks for the support. Thanks for being here today, everybody. Christmas Day. We got 3 games today. These Dolphins and the Packers. Next is the Broncos and the Rams. And then our late night game will be the Buccaneers and the Cardinals. Young A-Rod would have put that on the money. Yeah, he just needed to sail it just a little bit, you know. He had a lot of fire on it. Seems like everybody just wants to throw with so much power now. You know, they forgot the art of the finesse. The art of the finesse. So, yeah. All right. Anybody get anything good for Christmas? Not an NFL day without hanging with Jay. Shout out to you, Ty. Anybody get anything good? Any surprising gifts? Anybody go out and buy something that they've been wanting for Christmas? It's okay to be selfish sometimes. Sometimes.
And Aaron Rodgers uncharacteristically sailed that one a little bit and really, really not happy because that was one of the things that he talked to us about of having that opportunity.
Shout out to you, Nancy.
There was a chance
hey,
right
as long as you got what you want, that's all that matters.
So the Dolphins take over at their own 38-yard line in a 10-10 game here early on second quarter. And a first down run for
Raheem Mostert, big run. He's going to get 13 yards, but there is a flag down.
Devondre Campbell the tackle.
Holding. Offense number 72. 10-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
Shout out to you, Sirius.
Left tackle Teron Armstead.
He's going to be one of your key guys at the point of attack. Number 72, you can see him coming down right there. Just as that defender tries to go back, you can see right there.
Shout out to you, Forrest.
White going back, and you just got to let him go at that point.
Pretty amazing, Daryl. How much
Philip, he's good. He abbreviated it. It's all right if they abbreviate it.
The biggest reason
he's all good. We got to let those go as long as they abbreviate it. First and 20. That's going to be thrown. That's caught by Gesicki for 24 yards.
Down to the 48. He popped to his feet, thinking that he wasn't touched, but they ruled that he was. And Gesicki, who caught 73 balls last year, only his 26th in what has been a frustrating first year under Mike McDaniel, has a big play right there.
So that'd be first and 10 at the Green Bay 48.
How does his skill set that he brings fit into this offense? Watch Rasul Douglas. He's the one that's going to jump the short route, and then that lets Mike Gesicki get over top, and Rudy Ford just not real sure where he's supposed to be right there. Or no, that's Adrian Amos, the safety that's coming in late to try and cover up.
In Packers territory, flags fly as Jeff Wilson carries it for 4 into the
Wilson gets 4 yards on the play. There may be another flag here.
Illegal shift.
Illegal shift. Yep, it's going to be 5 yards.
Number 11 and 81 were not set. 5-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
Yeah, Mike Gesicki a year ago, he was the guy for the Dolphins. He's had 3 consecutive 50-catch seasons, second all-time for tight ends in Miami history. Only Randy McMichael more yards. It's got to be tough on a guy when you're the dude, and then the new staff comes in, and everybody's having fun. You're winning games.
Shout out to you, Sirius.
Yeah,
that's a meaningful,
and
meaningful.
Trying to find that role. What do they really want from their tight ends, and just
family.
Think
about
being
around family is very meaningful.
That
Tagovailoa, he's going to throw deep. He goes for it all. That's going to be caught by Tyreek Hill. 52 yards.
52 yards to the Green Bay 1.
Wow.
Again, just the location of the throw. Watch when the throw arrives. You've got the safety over the top. You're going to have your opposite corner dropping back to come in. And Tua Tagovailoa drops it right in the bucket.
I mean, what a throw. It's a guy who struggled throwing the ball down the field.
That's what all these like double coverage big plays. Can anybody play defense anymore? What is going on? Jeff Wilson runs it in. He gets the touchdown for Miami. And there it is.
Tagovailoa's deep ball gets him to the doorstep, and then Jeff Wilson continues his career year.
And we've seen this done in 2 different ways, right? The Jalen Waddle catch and run. The Tyreek Hill run past you and drop it over the top. And that's that explosive element of this offense that is so hard to defend.
And it's what has been the primary reason for the Dolphins getting to 8-6, looking for their first playoff trip in 6 years.
Kick is up. It is good. Extra point. Score is now 17-10. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Tua's throwing this ball, and if the defense wants to keep allowing these big plays while people like Hill and Waddle are double covered, they're double covered for a reason. I'd rather see you get the flag for pass interference than you letting him catch the ball. This is ridiculous. Dolphins up 17-10. Shout out to the Chart Stalker and the Cobra. Also, Patrick Cooper for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel. Quick housekeeping, guys. 1,388 viewers, 163 likes. The next goal is 250. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. It is much appreciated, guys. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. It's all you listening.
Straight possession. It's gone goal to go, and they've scored 45 of those 57 have been touchdowns.
I would like to think so, Bob. I would like to think he's still the fastest. Shout out to Nigel's Funhouse coming through with the $5 super chat. Merry Christmas, Jay. Merry Christmas to you as well, Nigel's Funhouse. Thanks a lot, man. Shout out to you and your family. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the $5.
Trying to get to 9-6. Packers looking for a third consecutive win, trying to keep their perfect weekend of outcomes going with the Commanders and the Giants and the Seahawks and the Lions.
That kick
all
is
losing
off.
Yesterday. Right,
taken from the 3. Nixon gets a little bit of space.
Is thrown out by Javon Holland with flags down.
And there's going to be a flag. It looks like holding. What's up, French? Merry Christmas to you and yours.
During the return, holding, receiving team number 55. 10-yard penalty.
It's going to be holding on the offense. It will set them up 1st and 10.
You talk about sequences
at the 12.
During the course of the game to kind of flip things when you talk about momentum. Christian Watson gets beyond his defender, and Aaron Rodgers kind of airmails him a little bit. And then Tua Tagovailoa in a similar situation with probably tighter coverage and a more difficult role, drops it right in there. So, you know,
Merry Christmas, Jay.
You know, it moves back and forth during the course of the game. Miami steals it right there.
1st and
the
10
by Aaron Rodgers.
Rodgers is going to throw. That's caught. Dillon.
And
he gets about 7.
Rodgers, 4-time MVP,
on the play.
Won each of the last 2 this season. You talked about the thumb injury. Also,
it'll be
had a
2nd and 3
against Philadelphia. All the young talent he's incorporated. His top receivers gone. So a lot of reasons why, but the bottom line is he's not been nearly as good as he was those last couple seasons, and by a couple measures, the worst year of his career, both in yards per game and his quarterback rating. He's been better lately as those things around him have gotten better, as he's felt better. Hands it off here.
It's going to be a handoff, and he goes nowhere. He gets
so
maybe a yard on the play.
Yeah, I think the big thing for him
it'll
is
still
the
be 3rd and 2.
This is one of the things that you always saw from Aaron Rodgers. You know, the end of the season, you go back and you look at that touchdown to interception.
Laurie says, hi there, watching from Buffalo. No electricity. Just glad you are here on my phone, Jay. Thank you so much for what you do. Shout out to all my people in Western New York. I definitely want to wish you guys well, and I hope you're staying warm and safe. I know it's been rough. I've been getting all the updates for the last 24 hours. I hope you guys are really taking care, and I'm glad that I could be here for you. Merry Christmas to you and yours.
Pressure comes. Incomplete.
And that's going to be incomplete. 4th and 2.
Between Rodgers and the rookie Dobbs, who is defended by Kohu. And the frustrations continue. 4th down.
That's going to be a punt by Green Bay.
Christian Wilkins coming from Aaron Rodgers' right side. You know, that's one of the guys that you have to know about. I mean, that guy is amazing as an inside run defender, inside pass rusher. So the one guy in that front you probably don't want to leave unblocked is number 94.
It is A fake, and it's blown up. Raekwon Davis shuts it down.
Are you kidding me? It was a fake, and they blew up the play. Miami takes over at the 20.
They've got everybody up. You would think you would have a call to get out of it if you didn't like it, because it's not like it's a gimme. It's a couple of yards. And it's a great adjustment and a great reaction by the Miami special teams group. They're just trying to lead like a fullback dive, that quarterback sneak that you see. Raekwon Davis does a great job of getting in and taking the legs away.
Special teams sometimes doesn't get enough credit for its importance. It's hard to deny it today, though. Now for the Packers, the long kick return, but here it goes the way of the Dolphins.
This is absolutely wild.
Davis
absolutely wild.
The fake punt, and the Dolphins have it at the Green
First
Bay
and 10 for Miami.
Tyreek Hill bounces all over that motion. They hand it off to Mostert.
Hand off Mostert.
Yeah, Mostert
and it looks
got
like a
few.
flag was thrown. It's going to be a hold on the offense.
Got the stop.
And you wonder if Rich Bisaccia, the special teams coach for Green Bay.
Holding. Offense number 68. A 10-yard penalty. Replay. First down.
Just trying to catch people.
First and 20 now. That'll push the Dolphins back to the 30.
My head coach back with the Dallas Cowboys. That was one of his big things. The greatest time to call that fake is when you're not expecting it. And there's another one of those holes that we've seen quite a bit here today, is those defenders try to separate.
Shout out to you, Jay.
Miami.
Much love, man. Merry Christmas to you as well.
So back to the 30. Tagovailoa 5 for 8, 192 yards. Zips
throw right.
And as
Waddle, 12 yards.
So his 6th completion, and he's over 200
get most of it back, so it leads to a 2nd and 8 at the 18.
And just a great anticipation again into these windows on the zone defense by Green Bay.
And that's always been what Tua's been best at, right? Anticipating, not the strongest arm, but anticipating, reading, and threading the ball through there. And it seems like this offense is the perfect marriage for that skill.
I think that's what happened when Mike McDaniel got here and he sat down and he put together that 700-play highlight reel. He's like, oh, my gosh, I've got the guy that's going to really be able to lead this
2nd and 8
in a very unique way.
2nd down and 8.
Pressure coming. Tagovailoa gets sacked, and he loses 6 yards on the play. 3rd and 14.
First-year man with the Packers over from Seattle and Kansas City gets a sack here, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of the things that if you can do this, if you can get your rush and your coverage coordinated and get to a Tagovailoa off that first read, you can see right there, right? He resets, he moves. If he's able to go back and hit that back step and turn that ball loose, he's going to be tough to deal with all afternoon. If you can get him to hold it and move to number 2.
Yeah, I feel like if the Packers can stop him here, hold him to a field goal, that's a win for the Packers, honestly.
Timeout.
Miami's going to call a timeout.
The clock was almost out before they even broke the huddle.
Timeout. Miami. Their 2nd of the half.
And now this from State Farm.
30-second timeout. Yeah, if Green Bay stops him here, it's going to be a big win. It's going to be a big win for the Green Bay team. Like I said, guys, I don't see Aaron Rodgers losing on Christmas, but we got ourselves a game. They're showing Rodgers in the State Farm commercial. Yo. That's my sign right there. You can't be showing the man in the commercial during the game and he loses. That was my sign. Let me go ahead and catch that 385. Al, thanks a lot. About to catch that right now. That was my sign. Got the man. I haven't seen Aaron Rodgers in a State Farm commercial in how many months now?
Packers show some pressure.
3rd and 14.
Back off and rush just 4. So Tagovailoa has time. Steps up and
Tagovailoa throws.
To the marker with Trent Sherfield. It looks like Sherfield's got enough on his.
That's going to be a first down for Miami.
It's a big one.
Wow. Tua is throwing this rock.
But These windows are closing.
Can't deny it.
These defenders are converging. And the placement of the ball today, if Tua was putting pressure on himself.
Octavius, Merry Christmas.
Francisco at the Chargers, and then kind of loosened up going into Buffalo. He's taking it to a whole nother level right now. He is playing loose. He's letting that ball go on time into great location spots for his guys to make plays.
First and goal on his first completion to Sherfield. Back to the ground. Here's Jeff Wilson.
Wilson tries to get it going. He hits maybe about a yard on the run.
We're talking about anticipating, reading the defense, throwing guys to a spot.
Second and goal.
If you're not confident, those things don't exist.
You can't do that. You can't execute that without that confidence, without that trust, and you just look at what he's done. You know, through those first 11 games when they were rolling, and then it, you know, takes a little bit of a blip when you're talking about those middle of the field throws.
We mentioned it earlier, but it looked like on the road trip teams started to take those away, didn't have as big of windows, and whatever windows he's had today, he's found a way to get the ball through him. Second and goal. Looks to throw.
Tua is looking. He's in trouble. He gets wrapped up. He's taken down. The ball came out, but it was recovered by Miami.
Preston Smith with his team-leading 8.5 sacks of the year. Robert Hunt saved the day falling on that ball.
So this will be third and
Preston
goal.
Smith's got to go back into that huddle and thank everybody in the secondary.
Shout out
exactly
to the Cam FN for subscribing.
Second
Thanks a lot.
read,
Welcome to the channel.
Okay, now I got to move to 3, and by that time, here comes Preston Smith.
One of the veteran-most players on that defense having a good year. And again, the Dolphins looking at third down and very long. Third and goal from the 18.
Third and goal.
Tagovailoa in the backfield. Quick throw.
Mostert goes nowhere. This will lead to a field goal, and that is a win
so the Packers with this
for the Packers.
Field, able to hold up. The field goal team comes out.
That's one of the things you factor in when you run that fake punt down in your end of the field, backed up, trying to catch your opponent by surprise. You've talked to your defense already. Okay, hey, we're running fake punt. Now, if this doesn't work, the worst we're going to get is a field goal attempt. So you guys get out there and do your job.
I told you we were going to do it. You can't hold this against me.
34-yard field goal. Kick is up. It is good. Score is now 20-10. Now take us to a quick little commercial break. Dolphins with the field goal. Shout out to Jericho Green coming through. This is my second time here. Love the channel. Hate the Packers. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Merry Christmas. Shout out to you, Jericho. Thanks for the $10 super chat. Merry Christmas to you and your family as well. All right. Commercial break. Quick housekeeping, guys. 1,663 viewers, 220 likes. We need 280 to get to 500.
My second time here. Love the channel. Hate the chocolate bar. Packers stop bang bang Niner gong. Merry Christmas.
280 likes, 280 thumbs up, guys. Gets us to that 500 mark. Let's make it happen. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas to everybody out there. Shout out to you, Alan.
impact on the start of this game. That long return, 94 yards, and then also, you know, forced a different approach by Miami. They tried to squib one.
All right, here we go. So
the Packer defenders,
Miami will be kicking back to the pack.
And those are the two scoring
We'll see
drives
if
in this game for Green Bay.
Aaron Rodgers can come back down and strike.
Into the end zone, and how about Dobbs, the gumption, bringing it out from 5 yards deep.
Brings it to about the 14, and that's where
Fedula.
Green Bay will start. First and 10.
For the details.
Yeah, Joe, we've seen how exciting Keyshawn Nixon can be, but for now he's shut down. Nixon has a groin injury and is questionable to return. Real spark for the Packers may be lost. For Miami, linebacker Bradley Chubb, he has an injured hand. They've taped it up. It looks like one of those club situations. He's trying to get back in there, but they keep shutting him down.
All right, and then Josh Nijman as well, right tackle for the Packers, questionable to come back with an injury. Royce Newman has replaced him there. That's one of the things for the Packers that has helped get them going lately. A little better continuity on that offensive line. Start this drive from their own 13. Juggle of the snap. Rodgers pressured and
Rodgers gets sacked. He gets taken down.
Again, Christian Wilkins that applied the first pressure.
Everything that was a positive coming into the game for Green Bay right now starting to kind of break apart. You mentioned Keyshawn Nixon and the ability to get him good field position to start drives. This is tough. This is a tough start to this drive in this field position. And then there's your guy, Christian Wilkins again. You're exactly right, Joe. Gets up. He forces Aaron Rodgers to step up in that pocket.
Wait a minute. We got somebody a little famous in the house. Somebody I didn't know. Shout out to Jericho Green. Jericho's been on the channel for a little bit now, but it's pretty important on YouTube. Shout out to you, Jericho Green. Much love, man. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a part of the channel. Man, shout out to Jericho Green, yo. Your boy Jay Reason coming up in the world. Jay coming up in the world. Got famous people on the channel coming through. Shout out to you, Jericho. Much love, man. All right.
It's a tough fit for Aaron Rodgers.
Go check out his channel, guys. Jericho Green.
Really well.
Go check him out.
Right except make the interception.
The corners are supposed to be a big strength of this Dolphins defense. That has not been the case. They've not had Byron Jones because of his injury, and then Howard has had a really rough year.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 13 for the Packers.
Over the middle, it's Watson.
And that is going to be caught by Watson.
Couldn't get going.
He gets 8 yards on the play.
Tackler for this Dolphins team. And it's a 3-and-out for the Packers.
And that will be a 3-and-out for the Packers.
And they've got to do a good job here with their special teams.
They'll be punting back to
You're going to put Miami
Miami.
Back on the field with their offense in good field position.
Definitely not. Definitely not, Purple. He is definitely
Cedric Wilson,
not.
Return man for the Dolphins. Pat O'Donnell spent his first 8 years with the Bears. Here's another flag. Fair catch at 36. Let's see what the flag's for.
So there is a flag.
It's been about big plays in this game for the Dolphins.
All right. Quick commercial break. 2:40 left on the clock in the second quarter. 10-point game as Green Bay will get the ball back.
At the end of the play, first down.
There's the explanation on the penalty. So 5 yards tacked down to the end of this fair catch. And Hill and Waddle, who have been the biggest reason for the offensive success all year.
Chris Martin, Bills Mafia.
Look at those averages per catch. I mean, that's crazy.
They need to coordinate with our graphics department and flip spots, because you got Hill on the left, Waddle on the right. Come on, guys. Play along with the graphic. Drive begins at the 41-yard line. 2:40 to go in this first half. Play action for Tagovailoa.
Play action. Tagovailoa. He's under pressure. Gets it off. And Smythe is going to get about 8 yards on the play. 2nd and 2.
End this 3-game losing streak. Try to move to 9-6. They're in relatively comfortable playoff position.
What's
It's
up,
just
Jacqueline?
relative to where they
Merry
were
Christmas to you,
when
you
that
and
road
yours.
trip started. The last time they played here, they beat the Texans. They get to 8-3. They weren't talking about getting into the playoffs. They were talking about winning the division at that point.
They were leading the AFC East at that point before they got on the road on that 3-week road trip.
They're going to let the clock run down to the 2-minute warning here with a 10-point lead over the Packers.
All right. 2-minute warning, guys. Yeah, shout out to Jericho. It's so funny because I seen the name. Like I've watched a few videos back in the day. I've watched a few videos, and I wasn't really paying attention to the name. And then like when Purple brought it up, she's like Jericho, is that the real Jericho Green? And like there's we get so many trolls. We get so many trolls, Jericho, that like when people come through, like Tom Brady's been here like 30 times. There's been 30 different Tom Bradys. So like when someone who actually has a name comes through, it's really hard to decipher if they're real or not. But shout out to Jericho Green. We got the real Jericho Green in the house. The official Jericho Green. Much love, man. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Thanks a lot. Thanks for being here. Shout out to you. Yeah. Hunter Biden likes to stop by as well. YouTube is funny. YouTube is a very funny place. All right, commercial break, guys. All right, guys, here we go.
Had a little bit of fun to it. I don't know if it was on the microphone or what. That was a pretty large one coming in.
Hey, Merry Christmas.
Second
to
and
those
2.
Guys and all of you at home taking this one in. 20-10, Dolphins in front out of the 2-minute warning. Miami with a second down and 2 coming up here. Two and 9 out of 12, 229 yards in this first half. Here's Mostert. Lost the ball.
Mostert loses the ball. That's picked up by the Packers. What a reverse. What a reverse turnover for the Packers. Mostert loses it.
If they say that he was touched as he recovered or if they give him the return. It looks like it's going to come back.
Did the ball come out? Yes, ball was ripped out before that knee went down.
Probably going to get credit for the forced fumble as well.
Yeah, it looked like it was more Jaron Reed than Devondre Campbell. I thought it might have been Devondre Campbell coming up and punching it out.
Boy, just the kind of play it feels like the Packers really needed.
Yeah, he's
what a play by the defense.
By Brandon Shell while he's on the ground.
This is something the Dolphins have been very good at, protecting the ball this year. They're 6th in the NFL at taking care of the ball. But a takeaway here with a minute 51.
Recovered by the defense. First down.
A chance for Green Bay to get back to within a score going into the break. You're looking at a massive flip potentially in this score.
So that's going to be
we did that sequence
Green Bay ball.
Aaron Rodgers missed
fumble was confirmed.
for the touchdown.
What's up, Dalen?
Had Tua come back and hit Tyreek Hill for the big play down to the 1-yard line. Here's that same sequencing again, right? It looks like Miami's got an opportunity to maybe get in at halftime at 27-10. Wow, yeah, that's going to be a tough second half for Green Bay. And so this defense that nobody really has talked about, you look at them, are they great at anything? No, they're solid. They have played really well here in the first half.
Rodgers, 1st and 10 at the 49. Drops back. He's going to throw to Rodgers. Slow down, man. Rodgers throwing rockets out there like he's 22 again.
They had the #1 turnover ratio in the NFL. They're 26.
2nd and 10.
So they flip that script. And then the other thing is late in halves. They've been the worst defense in the NFL in the final 2 minutes of the half this year. Here the defense gets takeaway. And now trying to get Aaron Rodgers back in a groove. He's been a little bit off. Second and 10.
Quick throw. That is high, but it's caught. And Cobb is going to get a first down.
And just a little more of that here, you know, at the end of the first half and starting the second half. Just get Christian Watson out in space. You know, it's a great job. Watch Randall Cobb, 18, come out. He's the one that secures him, gets him the corner. And again, right there, watch him release the guy.
Shout out to you, Shelby. Merry Christmas
block, but as he starts to separate,
to you and yours.
You know, don't get caught for that holding penalty.
Well, Watson didn't have a touch in the first half last week. He's already got 5 catches this week. 3rd down, less than 1.
3rd and 1.
And when he got big AJ
Handoff to
him, but he's got
Dylan, but he doesn't go nowhere. And that's a 4th and 1.
Brought him down for no gain, and it's 4th
Green
down.
Bay is having a tough time getting first downs.
What a huge play by Zach Sealer right there. Again, we're having some issues up here because some of the guys are, it's like they're not being accounted for. They're not getting a block on them. You've got Andrew Van Ginkel walking up, but he's second level. You got to take that down guy first.
Yeah, he's seriously unblocked there. Unevaded on 3rd and short, and so 4th down and 1.
4th and 1. Merry Christmas, Emmanuel.
Action. Rodgers sets and throws.
Rodgers throws. It is caught. That is a first down for Green Bay. They finally convert.
And the drive continues.
There's the maturity and the growth of Christian Watson.
Timeout. Green Bay.
Green Bay is going to call a timeout with 55 seconds left. They've got to punch it in and get a touchdown, guys. They have to punch it in and get a touchdown.
That play will get lost in the shuffle in the box score, but that's a huge play by Christian Watson. That's a great hit by Eric Rowe right there. A lot of times you see guys get separated.
Shout out to Keep Pounding for subscribing. Thanks a lot, man. Says the Green Bay line has had communication issues all year.
Down attempt of this game for the Packers. Convert for the second time.
I would agree. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to Cut TV.
Cut this to a 1-score game and try to keep this playoff push going. Really at this point, it's pretty simple. If the Packers win out, there's a really good chance they're going to get into the playoffs. Just need a little bit more help because they've gotten a healthy dose of it already. But a tall task facing this Dolphins team, playing from behind. Quick throw for Randall.
Quick throw to Cobb, incomplete. He bobbled it. That's going to lead
that's one of the guys.
So 2nd and 10.
There is a little bit of that chemistry that's not quite there yet with some of the receivers and Aaron Rodgers. Here's one of the guys who has a lot of chemistry with him. And you get into those sticky situations, and Aaron Rodgers
throwing wobbly balls. Come on now.
10 years together. Rodgers and Cobb, first 8 seasons of his
Rodgers got to
career.
work on that precision, man. That accuracy is lacking this game. What's up, Tom Brady? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you and yours. Pass is knocked down.
Christian
Wilkins, 3rd and 10.
And it's 3rd down.
Yeah, this is just absolutely ridiculous right now. Free play.
And now whistle, and it looks like Miami got a timeout.
Rodgers is mad because Miami called a timeout. They had too many men on the field. Rodgers tried to get the snap off fast. Miami called a timeout. McDaniels is laughing so hard right now. That was a good one. That was a good one, McDaniels. That was a really, really good one. Outsmarted Aaron Rodgers. Wow.
I'm not giving you the free play. I've seen how that has worked over the years. As soon as
what's up, Chris?
Situation with that
shout out to NC coming through for the $4.99 super chat. Thanks a lot, MC. Much love. Thanks for the $4.99 donation.
McDaniel got that timeout. For the 39-year-old Aaron Rodgers could run that play. They locked eyes and had a moment at the dinner.
Rodgers is livid.
3rd and 10.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 10. And it's loud in Miami.
Only a 4-man rush.
Quick throw on a screen. Dobbs gets 2 yards out of it. 4th and 8. And they're at the Miami 28. This will lead to a field goal.
And figure a field goal attempt coming.
I mean, he plays so many snaps, too, and yet, you know, watch the hustle. And this is a guy who logs as many snaps as a defensive lineman around the NFL. And how many times do you see an opportunity for a fumble right there when you got one of your big defensive tackles hustling downfield for a hit on an inside screen?
Matt LaFleur going to run that clock as low as he can before using the timeout and then kicking the field goal. Yeah, Christian Wilkins said he's taken a lot of pride.
So 7 seconds left on the clock. Green Bay is going to call a timeout before they kick this field goal here.
That has always been there. It's been that effort and that joy for the game that he seems to have. He said it goes back to just.
All right. All kinds of text, Merry Christmas texts and pictures and all kinds of fun stuff today. Shout out to you guys. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas to everybody out there. Much love to you and yours. All right, here we go.
During the course of the 4 quarters.
46-yarder coming here from Mason
46-yard field goal by Mason Crosby.
It's been almost perfect this season from inside 50 yards. This is one shy of a season high.
Kick is up. It is good.
Good. 3 big points for the Packers there. The end of the first half.
So, 7-point game.
The takeaway at midfield with the Dolphins
13-20.
Perhaps make it a 3-score game, flip it around and cut it to a 1-score game.
Favre is Rodgers, Mr. Miyagi.
Mason Crosby has been doing it for a long time. In his
What's up, Leslie?
Year, his 256th game with the Packers today passes Brett Favre for the most in Packers history.
That's awesome.
That's how you get a long line of people asking for your autograph as a kicker. Longevity and excellence.
Talent over time, both of those guys on the top of that franchise list, Brett Favre and Mason Crosby.
And then you got Aaron Rodgers.
No, Chris, they play in the second.
They
play in the second.
You better not stop. I'm coming
the Bengals,
for you, Mason.
January 2nd.
So 2 seconds, Mostert. They will drill
Squib
line
kick.
drive here, keep it out of Mostert's hands. It's Alec Ingold.
And Ingles just going to take a knee, take it down to
Christmas
the zeros, and that is halftime, guys. Score is 13-20. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens here. 7-point game. Anybody's game. This is far, far from over. Merry Christmas, everybody. This is the first of 3 games today. Next up after this is going to be the Broncos and the Rams. And then our late night special, Sunday Night Football, Christmas night, will be your Buccaneers and the Cardinals. All right, halftime. We'll take a quick little break, and I'll be back shortly.
that defense, that Packer defense, that kind of always is in the background, I think it kept them in the game. They did some things that put them on short fields. They held them to field goal attempts as opposed to touchdowns. I'm interested to see Miami right now. They were on the cusp at the end of that half of maybe taking everything over at 27-10. Had that big fumble that Green Bay was able to turn into 3 points.
And it's the Packers within 7 that'll get the ball to begin.
Here we go. Packers get the ball as we start the third quarter. Taken from the 3. And Dobbs is going to get to about the 22. It'll be 1st and 10 for Green Bay as we get started with the third quarter.
Well, working on that. Get that microphone working for Pam to get back down to her and get the report in just a moment.
Quick shout out to Eden Earl and Linda Hammonds for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel.
They're sitting 4-8. They were trailing the Bears in the fourth quarter, won that game, beat the Rams, but here things really getting serious. Facing an 8-6 Dolphins team, facing 3 contenders to finish this year.
1st and 10. Jones is going to get about 3 yards.
Hey there, there we go. I talked to Matt LaFleur about the Packers' offensive priorities. He said, first of all, we got to do better.
What's up, Rodney?
Third down.
Shout out to you, man.
On third downs, and he wants to see that improved. He also wants to get the run game going. He
Merry
says
Christmas
it's
to you
like
and yours.
Miami is daring us to throw the ball. A slew of injuries for the Packers. Josh Nijman has a shoulder
2nd and
injury.
7 for Green Bay.
Has a calf injury. Keyshawn Nixon a groin injury, and all remain questionable.
2nd down here. Rodgers throws to the sideline for
And
Allen
that's going to be
Lazard.
caught. Lazard gets about 4 yards on the play. 3rd and 3.
And one more update. It just came in. Christian Watson questionable with a hip. That is a massive, massive addition to that injury report.
When they talked about energy,
so Watson is questionable.
Specifically, Keyshawn Nixon and Christian Watson, both of them questionable to return to this game. So starting field
3rd and 3.
Your big play potential. So a pretty big shift.
Green Bay's having a tough time converting on 3rd down.
Watson 6 catches during that first half. 3rd down and 3. Here's one of those areas Matt LaFleur told Pam has to change. They were just 1 for 8 on 3rd down in the first half.
Handoff to Dillon. He's going to be just short. It'll be 4th and 1.
Another tackle for Christian Wilkins. It's only Dillon's 4th carry of the game for just 10 yards. Packers went for it on 4th down 4 times during the first half. Are they about to go for it on 4th down from their own 31? You bet. Rodgers under center. He'll sneak.
Rodgers sneaks. He gets the yard. Green Bay 1st down.
Nobody mentioned the aggressive game plan to us during the course of the week from Green Bay. I mean, fake punts, you know, at your 20-yard line, 4th downs just outside your 30-yard line.
Kind of falls in line, though, with, in a way, it kind of feels like they're playing with house money. They were left for dead at 4-8. Mentioned on the verge of falling to 4-9 in Chicago against a not very good Bears team. They win that game. They win a game they should against LA on Monday night. And they get all these outcomes where they need help going their way.
What's up, Henry Vandra? Says sent from Tom Grossi.
Tried 2 on 4th down in this game.
All right.
They tried Dillon here. Good block from Tunyon.
I don't know if that's a good or bad thing these days.
For the Packers. It's a gain of 11.
But you subscribe, so shout out to you. Shout out to the people coming over from Grossi.
That was an impressive play.
It's an interesting thing. It's very rare.
Is a big running back coming in.
Thanks a lot, Henry. Shout out to you, man. Welcome to the channel. Merry Christmas to Rodney.
Wait a minute. They lost. Everybody that they needed to lose lost. And so the way that it shakes out at this point, it's a pretty simple equation. If the Packers win out,
all right, here we go. 1st and 10
would be a Commander's loss
for Green Bay.
Would be in. But easier said than done, facing who they're facing. Dolphins today, Vikings next week, Lions to finish.
Play fake. Rodgers throws. That's going to be caught. And DeGuara gets 4 yards on the play.
Phillips out there to tackle him.
El Bronco says, all I want for Christmas is an Aaron Rodgers tantrum.
You see the play fake, and he's got 2 defenders coming at him. They crashed the offensive left side.
Eli says, I am from Tom as well. He's a good dude. Yeah, Tom's a good dude. Me and Tom had a little squabble back in the day, but we're all good now. Me and Tom shook hands amicably. We're good. It's all love. Little competitive banter. Let's see here. 2nd and 6 here.
2nd and 6 for Rodgers and the Packers.
And it's going to be a handoff to Dillon as he slips and falls. It's a loss of 3 yards.
We have just seen some unusual things today for Green Bay. We saw Christian Watson earlier in the game, maybe a walk-in touchdown. He stumbles. I mean, here's A.J. Dillon. Nobody around him. He stumbles for a negative loss.
So that's going to lead to 3rd and 9 now.
So into a predictable passing situation here without their top receiver in Christian Watson. 3rd down and 9 for Green Bay.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 9. 3 seconds on the play clock. Snap is off.
Rodgers given time.
Rodgers throws. That's going to be caught. Taylor has plenty of space, and he's going to get 17 yards. Green Bay first down.
And just his 3rd game of the year, and it goes for 17 yards.
Oh, what a great job. You got formation to the right. You bring the one receiver from the left side over to the right, and then you just slide Patrick Taylor, kind of hide him a little bit. It's like one of that old tight end play you used to see down on the goal line.
And Taylor's only gotten elevated from the practice squad just because Aaron Jones isn't quite 100% with the ankle injury. And the second-year man out of Memphis takes advantage of this
1st and
chance.
10.
So to the Dolphins 38. Pressure coming.
Pressure. Rodgers gets away. He's going to throw. That is caught. Are you kidding me? Lewis for 31 yards. Merry Christmas, Max. Merry Christmas as well, Greasy. Much love to you and yours. 30-yard play from Aaron Rodgers to Mercedes Lewis.
How that throw was made, it is absolutely amazing with Aaron Rodgers moving to his left, throwing across his body, and he drops it into that spot.
To Lewis, who came into the game with 34 receiving yards.
And it's going to be 1st and goal.
31 on that play. 1st down and goal from the 7. Dillon.
Handoff. Dillon.
Keeps on going.
He's still pushing. And he's going to be just short for the touchdown. 2nd and goal at the 1.
A.J. Dillon, who they've loved in these short yardage.
Chester, Merry Christmas.
It's 2nd and goal right at the doorstep. Let's look back one more time at the Lewis catch. Did he indeed maintain possession? I think that would have been worth looking at.
No, that's a catch. That's a catch. Stop being dramatic. It's a catch.
First down, and they've got it 2nd and
all right, here we go. 2nd and goal. Handoff. Dillon runs in. He gets the touchdown for Green Bay. And there it is. A.J. Dillon, 1-yard touchdown. And Green Bay's looking to tie this thing up. Green Bay's odds at halftime were plus 340 on FanDuel. I'm sure that's changed now because of the score.
That is about as good as you can. Sam.
Yeah, it's went down to plus 142 now for Green Bay. Plus 142. Extra point is good. We got ourselves a tie ball game. And that over of 49.5 is definitely going to hit as we are tied up. 20 apiece, 7 minutes and 53 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Christmas Day football, guys. Packers, Miami Dolphins. Timeout, commercial break. Safari, you just got to start rolling with your boy Jay. I mean, I dropped the prediction videos. I give y'all my reasoning why I make my predictions. And y'all still choose to go against me. It's cool. I know y'all favorite teams be playing and stuff, but sometimes you just got to look at the numbers and the analytics and the stats. I be trying to help y'all get paid sometimes. Y'all go with your emotions. I get it. I get it. I go with my emotions on the Bills, so I get it. I do get it. Shout out to Wendy Lee. Says, hi, Jay. Hope you and everyone here is good today. Rodgers going to try to make this an Xmas miracle. He's not having it today. Let's go, Dolphins. Green Bay trying to be slick. Shout out to you, Wendy Lee. Merry Christmas to you and yours. I've got Aaron Rodgers not losing on Christmas Day. That was my prediction. Abby Rizzle says, only here for Hoodie J. Shout out to you, Abby. Bob Evans, how are you betting at the horses? Never. I don't ever bet horses. I'm not even going to act like I do because I don't at all. Jimbo, betting with the ego-ness. Station Eric's Fox. Joseph Orsi, what up, Jay? I've got the cheese head as well. Yeah, man. Yeah. Honesty good. Bet my man. Yeah, shout out to you, Henry. Like I said, I predicted the Green Bay for the win today. So I knew it was going to be a tight one. It definitely was not going to be a blowout or nothing like that from either sides. But I've got Green Bay just taking it by maybe a field goal. Maybe a field goal. What's up, Deacon?
What do you think here?
To the ground, and you want to watch
Baby dog, no problem, man.
The left hand's going to come off the ball there with the ball on the ground, and the right hand doesn't have any part of the ball at that point. So I think if challenged, it would have been reversed to an incomplete pass.
All right, Mike. Thank you. Have a great rest of your Christmas.
Watson is currently questionable.
20-20, 7:53 to go in this.
Safari says, not the analytics. I don't want to talk about analytics. I just want my team to win. Kickoff back to Miami. Taken from the 5. Mostert. He's going to get to the 25. First and 10, Miami.
Fox, the holidays keep on giving. Number 15, Oregon takes on North Carolina. Intriguing matchup in the San Diego County Credit Union.
Watch the Broncos lose pathetically. That's going to be another one. I'm telling you, it's all these games today are going to be wildly close. Only one that I think may be an actual blowout is that Buccaneers-Cardinals game. I think that may actually be a blowout game for the Bucs.
25 yards per completion. Two of the best big play threats in the game.
First and 10.
Go, Pack, go chance here in Miami.
Yeah, Henry, I had the Rams next as well. That's going to be a handoff to Mostert. He gets 3 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Started to lean away from it. That's only the 5th carry for Mostert.
That's got to be hard, right? You come out, you have that nice first drive running the football, but then it was just Tyreek Hill and Jalen.
Shout out to you, Spencer. Merry Christmas to you and your family as well.
The remainder of that half. So that is where you've got to find that balance for Miami moving forward. To just have those elements in their pass game, but to be able to run the ball as effectively they did on that opening drive was impressive.
And important when you're thinking about
2nd and 7.
Weather, going up into some tough climates, days where it might be harder to throw it, to know that you can do it. Here they can.
And that's going to be no gain on the run.
Down immediately.
Loss of a yard.
And TJ Slayton in there for the tackle.
That'll push Miami back to the 27. It'll be 3rd and 8.
Bay side, Kenny Clark, number 97 for the Green Bay Packers. You can see right there he's got the inside and just keeps tracking all the way down. TJ Slayton actually working side by side with him, clogging that whole thing up.
And so 3rd down here on Miami's first drive of the second half. 3rd and 8 for the Dolphins. They too struggled on 3rd down in the first half.
I would think so if he's going to be the future of Green Bay, Henry. As Tua runs, he's going to throw. That's caught. He was in trouble. He gets rid of it. That's caught by Waddle to be just short of the first down. 4th and 1.
Jalen Waddle, number 17, actually working opposite the field. Sees his quarterback in trouble. Comes back to help out.
They got to go for it, right? You got Mike McDaniel, his old buddy Matt LaFleur. He's gone for it 5 times. We can give it a try on 4th down.
So 4th and 1. Looks like Miami's actually going to go for it here.
Fake punts from the 20, fourth downs from your 30s.
Well, he's taken a lot of heat for his 3rd and short play calls. Let's see what he goes with on 4th and short.
4th and 1. Handoff. Mostert up the middle. Gets plenty of space. First down and more. 9 yards on the play as they get to the 43. A lot of risks today. A lot of risk taking.
Offensive line and press. Watch Teron Armstead is going to be the one guy that really does a good job on Jaron Reed. You see him get down inside, and he creates that little crease that Raheem Mostert's able to get through.
Hey, best Christmas Day present is always the new edition of Madden, new video game system. This is getting played like a video game. Everybody going for it on 4th down. No need for punts.
Well, they've been going for it on 4th down when they should have been kicking it the whole season. It's nothing new. There's nothing new. There's been plenty of games where the ball should have been kicked, and these teams have been going for it all season.
We talked about the offense. He thinks that group, despite their explosive plays earlier, can
Thoughts
do
on
much
Aaron
better.
Jones getting very
He
few
thinks they're
carries and
hurting
touches?
themselves. They
I think they're
want to
changing the
move
rotation,
farther.
especially with
Defensively,
Dylan,
happy with the
you know.
pass rush, doing
They've just been
well on
changing the
back end,
rotation.
he told me. Then the Packers
TM
did
edits,
get
I had
the
Green Bay.
touchdown drive.
That was my
McDaniel,
prediction.
A very positive coach, confident that I was still in that group.
Looks like Mike got a new watch for Christmas. That thing's popping, right? Just got it polished. I know he's wearing new shoes.
Shout out to
Different
Po
shoes
Boy.
today. Same shoes that he broke out to break their early
Yeah, right.
losing streak. Tagovailoa off play
Tagovailoa
action.
throws deep. That's going to be caught.
Perfect strike again.
And that's going to be Waddle for 24 yards. 1st and 10 at the Green Bay 32. Big play for Miami.
Actually, good job by Durham Smythe on this. Watch 81. He's a little bit underneath Jalen Waddle when he pivots out. I thought he was going to go up and try and make a play on that. Lets it go beyond him down to Jalen Waddle.
For a gain of 24, which is
Lewis, Loudpack. Mercedes Lewis.
For Jalen Waddle, continuation of this massive leap from his rookie year to his 2nd year. Not necessarily how often he's used because he caught 100 balls.
Eris says your prediction's always wrong. All right, I was 80% last week, but all right. That's fine. Tagovailoa throws it away. That's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
As Tagovailoa got pressured by Devontae Wyatt.
Miami never lose. Eros. Miami lost to the Bills. I predicted that one.
Hey, you got to credit your defense. Your defense did a good job.
What do you mean they never lose? Your statement's a little nutty right there, man. It's a little weird. They've lost.
Flipping the ball all over the place.
What is it with the lateral? I know, right? How many times until we learn our lessons here?
At least this one was forward. And
2nd and 10.
not to lose the game. 2-10 or 2nd and 10 with 3:18 to go in this 3rd quarter.
What's up, baby dog?
Winds down. They just get it off.
2nd and 10. Quick throw. That's going to be caught. Shoestring tackle on Mostert. He gets 2 yards on the play.
So 3rd down again here for the Dolphins. There have been more 4th down conversions successfully in this game than there have 3rd down conversions. Of course, that lack of 3rd down success leading to all those 4th down.
All right, so 3rd and 8. Here we go.
3rd and 8 here. Packers showing pressure. They get to Tagovailoa. Is able to extend the play.
That's going to be incomplete. He throws it to the ground. 4th and 8, and this will probably lead to a field goal. Arrow says, Jerry's in, that's cap. Refs knew Tua was too goated, so they needed Buffalo to win. What does that have to do with a prediction? Are you kidding me?
Justin Hollins, because they had a really nice play designed over to the right side.
I don't know, Arrows. You're talking kind of weird right now.
Not only that play is going to get blown up, but there's really
shout out to ENFG. Merry Christmas to you and yours.
Designed to the right.
Jason Sanders, who had a rare slump midway through this season, has hit both today. That's 10 in a row now.
48-yard field goal. Kick is up.
This one
wide right.
Misses,
no good on the kick. Green Bay will take over on down. My goodness. Kick is no good. 20-20. 2 minutes, 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Green Bay will take over. Well, now, WildStar 888. Yeah, someone said too much eggnog, and it's a little early. It's a little early. We still got a lot of football to go, and they're already getting crazy already. All right, timeout, commercial break. Flying Monkey, you don't think the over's going to hit? The over's definitely going to hit. It's 49.5. It's definitely going to hit. That's how it goes, Richard. That's how it goes. Shout out to you, Leslie. Now, I agree, Wolfpack. You know, let the kid play. Let him get developed. See what he's got. You know. The only problem is Rodgers is in a situation to where, like, the Packers could potentially make the playoffs, so they're going to need him to do the work right now.
So tied this game at 20. Ball back with a chance to take their first lead of the day. That first drive of the second half, Aaron Rodgers was 4 for 4, but they also doubled the rushing total.
All right, first and 10.
Wonder with Christian Washington
for Green Bay.
Situation if that running game is going to have to carry this Packer team through the second half.
Watson with that hoodie confirmed
50
out.
on the Bengals against the Bills, and it's going to be by 10.
Out of the game.
You bet somebody, WildStar?
They're down their left tackle, David Bakhtiari.
All right, here we go.
In this drive with a play action pass.
That's going to be a throw. It is caught. Dobbs, he gets 12 yards on the catch. First and 10 at the 50. Shout out to NC coming through with the $1.99 super chat. Says thank you for all you do. Thanks a lot, NC. Thanks a lot for the support.
So now it's up to Romeo Dobbs to kind of lift up this wide receiver group. You know that Randall Cobb will play a part in that. There's a lot of comfort there with Aaron Rodgers.
Gosh, it's another time, though, where Rodgers is without one of them.
Shout out to you, Theodore.
10% of their snaps this season, they've had
Thank you for all you do.
Quick throw to the sideline.
Throw, that's going to be caught. Lazard, he gets 9 yards on the play. And that'll be 2nd and 1.
So you've got these young guys, but then you've got the old guard, Allen Lazard, who was kind of off in the shadows of everything Devontae Adams did through the years, but always had the respect and the admiration of his quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, for all the dirty work that he's always done. Well, this is the first real chance for Lazard this year to be the guy.
Oh, you mean the Cardinals? Cardinals in Tampa Bay? Merry Christmas to you as well. Interesting things.
Guys respect him for the way he goes about his work. He's asked to do a lot of the tough stuff in this offense.
Here we go, 2nd and 1.
Block hard down inside. They block linebackers and defensive ends.
Fake to Aaron Jones. Look for Dobbs. Now checks down to Jones, who's got a first down.
Jones is going to get about 7 yards.
A week ago, he had just one catch, and the Packers did a lot of good things. But even though he only had one catch, they named him their offensive player of the week.
WildStar says you want to bet me? You're betting with the Bengals?
The toughness, the blocking,
WildStar?
the energy, all those things that are between the catches that don't show up on the stat sheet.
You're going to bet the Bengals win by 10?
Final seconds of this third quarter.
All right, 1st and 10 here for Green Bay.
A quiet day for Aaron Jones. Continues to battle through that nagging ankle injury. Toss it to him here.
Toss to Jones. He gets 4, but there's a flag down.
There is a flag down.
Holding. Offense number 70.
It's going to be holding on the offense.
That's Newman, who's into the game because of the injury to Nyman.
We're going to get
Shout out to Flying Monkey 2L6 for the $1.99 since Super Chat says Dixon Cider is great.
And so that should bring this third quarter clock down.
Oh, he got me.
In a 20-20 game.
Good job, Flying Monkey. You got me. Good job. Good job.
Dixon Cider is great.
Someone finally got me. It took a while. It took a while. Good job. Good job. Good job. Somebody got me. Oh my goodness. Good job. Shout out to Flying Monkey. Someone did it. It's been a while since somebody got me. It's been a while. Good job. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. You guys are so ridiculous. Man, it's been a while too. It's been a while. Switched it up. They switched it up. Wildstar 88, you're the biggest Bills fan out there, and I've been a Bengals fan since I was 5, and I believe they're going to take you, dude, and I don't know how much faith you have. I just don't know how much faith you have in the Bills. What? So you're saying that Cincinnati will win by 10? Is that what you're saying? I need a yes or no. While we're on this commercial break. Are you saying the Bengals will beat the Bills by 10? Is that a yes or no? Come on, come on. I need a response. Come on, Wildstar. You've confirmed you're a Bengals fan, so I need this question answered. We are waiting. We are waiting. Yo. Are you gonna answer? He was having that. He was really hype. He's not saying anything yet. I'm waiting. We're on this commercial break, guys. It's the end of the third quarter. We're heading into the fourth tie ball game. Wildstar, is that what you're saying? The Bengals will beat the Bills by 10 for the bet. I need to confirm that before I say yes or no. He's gotten real quiet, guys. Real quiet. He got my attention. You have my curiosity. Now you have my attention.
You would expect it more in that third.
I'm waiting on you, Wildstar. Oh, he said yes. Wait a minute. All right, hold on. Rodgers is going to throw the ball deep. That's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 20 at the 44. Okay. Wildstar 88 says yes. He wants to bet $50 that the Bengals will beat the Bills by 10. Wildstar 88, I'll do you one better. I will bet you $100 that the Bengals will not win against the Bills by 10. I need a virtual handshake if you want to take the bet. I will bet you $100 that the Bengals will not beat the Bills by 10. $100. Is that the bet?
Right there.
2nd and 20.
Empty backfield here on 2nd and long. Underneath A.J. Dillon.
Quick throw. That's going to be caught by Dillon. He gets 5 yards.
And it's been those opportunities that he talked to us about not having the chance for that against the Rams last week because of
Wildstar's not new. He's not new. He's been around for a while. He's been around for a while.
Blitz a lot, put themselves in one-on-ones. We saw some of the
He knows what we do here.
But he's also missed some of those. The big one to Christian Watson on the 4th and 1 and gave Romeo Doubs a chance there.
3rd down 15 outside of Mason Crosby's range right here.
Third and 15. Rodgers rolls out. He's going to throw deep. It's picked off.
Cater Kohu. First career interception comes of Aaron Rodgers.
Well, I don't know at the end of this. It really looks like Cater Kohu pushes.
Wallstar, I need to know if you want to confirm that bet. $100, Bengals by 10. As Rodgers threw the interception. Sloppy throw. Sloppy throw. Wallstar, is that a yes for the $100? Yes? All right, there it is. Bet is locked in. Let me timestamp this. Hold on. Let me timestamp this. I got to put this in the notes. Wildstar 88. I got a bet with Jonas for like the 49ers too against the Cowboys for $50. You guys are just coming out of nowhere. All right, here we go. Wildstar Bengals by 10 against the Bills for $100. That is locked in. The time is 3:17 Eastern Standard, 12/25, 2022. All right, here we go. All right. Bet is locked in. $100 on your Bengals by 10. Payment will be by Cash App or Venmo. There it is. Shout out to Ric Flair for that Miami Dolphins interception. My goodness. All right. Tim Beckett joined the family. Thanks a lot, Tim. Welcome to the family. Welcome to a great sports community. We have fun. We love sports. And we keep it positive. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining the family. Much love. Merry Christmas to you and yours. All right, so bet was locked in with me and Wildstar. He says the Bengals are going to beat the Bills by 10 on January 2nd, 2023. Man, I'm going to start the new year with some cash, some easy cash. All right. All right, here we go. D Nice said smoking those sugar cookies with that bet.
That little shove at the end by Cater Kohu. Mike Pereira doesn't feel it's enough to warrant pass interference, and he's able to go up and get that.
It was a little shove, but
again, that's been the big difference this season for Green Bay.
Well, 13 picks for Aaron Rodgers in the first 3 years under Matt LaFleur. That's his 11th one this year, the most since 2010. So the Dolphins back on offense in a tie game at the 20.
All right, here we go.
Quarter. Dolphins trying to snap a 3-game losing streak.
Tagovailoa throws. That's picked off. They gave it right back. Are you kidding? Alexander with the interception, and Green Bay gets it right back. Wow.
Well, as good as Rodgers has been, or as much as Rodgers has struggled taking care of the ball, too, has been that good. Only his 6th pick.
Yeah, this one just sails on him over the top of Tyreek Hill. But look how many Green Bay defenders are around Tyreek Hill.
What a defensive play.
Now, there's a difference between not putting a lot of pressure on yourself and playing free and then playing smart. That was not a great decision.
All-Star? Where's All-Star?
You watch right here.
Oh, Wall-Star, it's just 50?
That thing is going to have to be perfect. And
all right, we'll keep it 50. We'll keep it 50. We'll keep it fun. We'll keep it fun. 50's fine. All right. Yeah, we'll keep it 50. That's fine.
14-yard line.
Let me save it. Let me drop it down to 50 on the notes. $50. All right, here we go. $50 bet is locked in.
Down to 1. They just get it off.
Rodgers throws. That's going to be batted down, incomplete. Second and 10.
Again?
Of course. He times it so well. He's kind of in that bull rush, and he's coming forward. He's not going to get there. There's his big hand.
Yeah, it was tipped.
It's got to be so frustrating for a quarterback.
I mean, he's tough. He's physical. He's savvy. He's a lot of fun to watch.
He's like Mutombo right now. Wagging that finger. Not in front of my rim.
He's like Mutombo. All right. Second and 10.
On second and 10. Who will it be for the Packers with no Christian Watson? Flags down. Snap came a little bit late.
Henry, yeah, we're doing the Rams, Broncos next, and then the late night game. It's going to be the Cardinals and the Buccaneers.
70. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
False start on Green Bay. Second and 15 now.
With the number of interceptions versus
They'll be pushed back to the 19.
13 wins all 3 seasons. Look at the touchdown to interception ratio over those 3 years. 13 picks total.
Reaction to the Cowboys beating the Eagles. I've been telling everyone that the Eagles were not dominant, and they've been getting mad at me for it. And the Cowboys just proved that yesterday. So there you go.
The whole way. But as the underdog now trying to get back.
Rodgers throws to the middle. That's going to be caught.
And getting decked by Javon Holland. There's a flag down.
Another flag down.
Where Rodgers let that ball go.
Roughing the passer. This is going to put the Packers down by the 7.
Roughing the passer. Defense number 15. The penalty will be enforced after this to the goal. It's an automatic first down.
So they get Jalen Phillips, and instead of third down, it's first and goal.
He gets a clean run to the quarterback. Here he is coming off that right side. Let's see it at the end. Boy, they've gotten real touchy with that. For me, it's unnecessary. You put yourself in a position to.
Yeah, Pickett needs to work on his accuracy. He needs to work on his accuracy. He came back, but
it's a big one. It's first and goal.
He had a lot of issues that he's got to develop.
Have not led in this game. They trailed 20-10.
Definitely got to work on that deep game. Pickett has no deep ball, and that's his biggest issue right now.
Ball on the ground. Dillon recovers it.
Ball was fumbled. Dillon recovered it. He gets about 2 yards out of it, though. So it will now be.
Just the simple things today have been a struggle. It just doesn't look. Look, he's got to reach. He's leaning forward, right? That mesh point is usually repped so many times that it looks seamless. And that one was anything but. Very lucky to get that one back.
So second and goal.
Packers dodge a bullet there. Second down and goal. Jair Alexander intercepts Tua Tagovailoa, setting the Packers up. Green Bay take advantage now. Rodgers sets up.
That's going to be thrown to Lazard. Lazard loses 5 yards. Big stop for Miami. And that's going to be third and goal at the 10.
Playing more today and makes a nice play there.
He does a great job. He's on the defensive right side. He is so wide right there, and then he just explodes up to get the tackle on Alan Lazard. They had 2 defenders out there. They had that play covered very well.
Shout out to you, Rebecca. Merry Christmas.
Third down and goal for the Packers.
Third and goal. Rodgers in trouble. He steps up, throws it. Incomplete. Oh. Lazard just couldn't get to that corner.
Defended by Verone McKinley, and the field goal team comes out.
So,
well, let's credit the Miami
Green Bay is going to kick a field goal here.
Aaron Rodgers does an amazing job of keeping this play alive. There was a couple of times where I thought
I really thought that Rodgers was going to go down, but he was able to preserve that play just long enough. Lazard's issue is he didn't get to the back of the end zone in time. He should have already been there, and that would have been a touchdown. Either way, kick is up. It is good. Green Bay leads by 3, 23-20, with 11 minutes and 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right. Quick shout-outs to YK Kira Solos, Hashim Quart, and Sir Dragon 007. Thanks for subscribing, guys. Welcome to the channel. Also, quick housekeeping, 2,289 viewers, 406 likes. Guys, we need 94 likes, 94 thumbs up to get to that 500 mark. Make sure you're smashing that thumbs up. It is much appreciated, and I do thank you each and all for the support. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, everybody. Big day for football. After we get done here with these Green Bay Packers and the Miami Dolphins, next will be the Broncos and the Rams, and then the late night Sunday night Christmas night game, Buccaneers and the Cardinals. Quick commercial break. He gave 6.5. Who'd you take, King Smooth? Who'd you take? Henry, do you watch NASCAR? Fortunately, I don't. Unfortunately, I don't. I used to. You know, the Dale Earnhardt Jr. days and stuff like that. Jeff Gordon. Back in those days. Packers, yeah, you should be good. You should be good. Henry, yeah, the real OGs. Space Horse, yeah, I've been working on it, man. I've been working on it. Trying to get it right. Shout out to Megan Trumpler. Forrest says, yeah, Jay, I've not watched NASCAR since Dale died. Yeah, I'm an old school. Well, not too old school, but that was the time frame I was watching any kind of NASCAR. Shout out to Ben Hickson coming through with the $1 super chat.
The rest of this Christmas day, this has been a fun way to start it with the Packers ahead of the Dolphins 23-20.
All right, here we go.
Raheem Mostert watches this one bounce.
Take it from the 1. Mostert's going to get to about the 17.
Colin Levitt, the tackle for the Packers.
It'll be 1st and 10
John Cena makes his
for Miami.
Return to the ring.
All right. 11 minutes and 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Miami is up. They will take over at their 18. Quick shout out to Andy for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. As we get started here with Miami.
36 in the second.
Yeah, and you could see just that last interception, the offense that we saw with those big windows and the precision that Tua was delivering that football, that anything but that on that last throw by Tua Tagovailoa.
Ben Hickson said, why you rate the Chiefs 6 out of 10? Because they're not a top 10 team right now. They're not 10 out of 10. They've got issues.
It is Jeff Wilson. Wilson with a nice cut. Didn't look like there was much there, but he got 6.
And remember, on that interception, we saw a lot of that second level back down the field. And
no team is perfect right now.
Francisco brought to the table to shut down that middle of the field.
Shout out to you, Chino. Merry Christmas.
To move back up, you've got to start running the football.
Shout out to Ryan Hill.
Linebackers to force themselves to have to respect that run. If not, they're going to continue to get those deep drops.
188 rushing yards against Buffalo last week.
2nd and 3.
We'll try to get that ground game going today. 2nd and 3. They fake the run.
Tua has time. He's going to throw. That is caught. Jalen Waddle, 16 yards.
Jalen Waddle having a big day. 16 yards right there.
And it'll be 1st and 10.
It's just an aggressive nature in this passing game as well. There was an opportunity to kind of check it down out to the left and maybe get a catch and run opportunity.
Andy says, what issues? You don't think that the Chiefs have issues when they let the Broncos come back and score 28 points to almost win the game? You don't think the Chiefs have defensive issues at all?
43 on 5 catches for Waddle.
Here we go.
First down from the 41.
First and 10. It's going to be a toss to Wilson, and he will get 3 yards on the play. Second and 7.
Rookie record with 103 catches, but unthinkably, he averaged 9 yards per catch. Mike McDonald, when one of the first times he met him, he said, hey, if that number is anywhere close to 9 yards again, smack me in the face. And not only is it not near 9 yards, it leads the NFL. 18 yards per catch.
Megan, I had the Packers in my prediction.
Yeah, Coach McDaniel got buy-in from these guys immediately. You know, and just things like that. You know,
yeah, I mean, you got to look at it as a whole. Like everybody looks at like the last week. You're like, oh, the last week my team won. They're going to the Super Bowl. No, you got to look at everything as a whole. Kansas City's defense is terrible right now.
Preston Smith.
And luckily, their offense is just that powerful and great that they can win.
3rd and 7.
But when you have another team that has great offense or better than what you do, and your defense is shoddy, you're going to lose the game. I.e. the Eagles.
He's able to cross the face and then get his shoulders re-squared to make that tackle.
Well, the big 3rd down issues in the first half are for Green Bay. Really, it's both teams at this point. Miami's 1 for 6.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 7. Play clock hits 0. Ball is off. Throw is caught. Sherfield gets 10 yards. That's a first down for Miami as they get to the Green Bay 46.
And sometimes it's the play design. You have something that's going to move somebody. They had Devondre Campbell right there in the middle of the field, number 59. They bring a route underneath him. He slides to his left, and that opens up that window. There he goes right there. You see him running out on that swing route. That opened up that whole middle of the field.
Boy, you got to love a guy if you're the Dolphins and you're Tua Tagovailoa like Trent Sherfield, who doesn't show up a whole lot, but when you give it to him, you know you can count on it.
Ben Hickson, you say that, but didn't y'all lose to us last year? Didn't you lose to us this year? Come on now. What have you done for me lately, right? If that's the theory y'all want to go by. That's going to be incomplete to Waddle.
Ross Sewell Douglas been a good player for the Packers in his 2 seasons in Green Bay.
By that theory, if KC just lost to the Bills, then they should lose to the Bills again. Y'all can't make the argument work for you when you want it to work for you. You got to go by the facts. You got to go by what it is. I always want the argument to work for you when you want it to work for you.
17-10 coming out at you all the time. And the scary thing is
19.
You're so worried about him running past you, how much separation that can create on some of the shorter routes.
8 minutes and 19 seconds. Just approaching the 8-minute mark. Here we go. Tua's going to throw, and that is a wide open Tyreek Hill for 19 yards.
First catch of the second half goes for 19 and a Miami first down.
The timing of this is so well done. I mean, Tyreek Hill hasn't even broken behind the defender, and the ball is out. And it's in a perfect position.
That's the whole thing.
Wide
right?
open.
You're afraid he's going to run past you, and then he breaks it off to the soft spot.
1st and 10
what they've done
for Miami.
Year. Hill and Waddle both over 100 yards today. From the 27-yard line, Wilson.
It's going to be a handoff to Wilson. He gets maybe 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8.
The Packers trying to.
Megan says, do you think the Cowboys are going to go to the Super Bowl? They are my number 2 pick to make it to the Super Bowl. My number 2 pick. Bills have problems also? Yeah, 100%. Our defense is terrible right now. We are nowhere where we need to be defensively, and our offense is lacking as well. We have to start tightening up on things. Josh Allen's accuracy is one of them.
Against the Jets. Now, if they were to win just those 2,
he's got to learn how to calm down, take control of the game. There's a lot that Josh has to develop, even right now. As the ball is caught by Waddle, he has plenty of space. He gets to the 10, but there is a flag down.
Flag down back near the line of scrimmage.
It's fun because these guys, you know, you get excited to block downfield. The other wide receivers, once you're in a catch and run mode,
Illegal formation. Offense, number 17 was not at the line of scrimmage. 5-yard penalty, second down.
Ben Hickson says, and if we're talking about defense, your defense is trash. Y'all need Von Miller. First off, we didn't need Von Miller. Our defense is great when we're at 100% and everybody's healthy. Von Miller was a compliment to the Bills' defense. Go back and look at the numbers.
The big catch for Jalen Waddle.
But you're right. When everyone's injured, the Bills' defense is trash, 100%.
That man right there, because you got this guy's coming in motion, so you've got to be up on the line.
2nd and 13 after the illegal formation.
2nd and 13.
That's going to be picked off. That's an interception. Green Bay ball.
Ended by a Packer interception.
Wow. Absolutely wow.
With a 3-point lead and the ball with 6 minutes left to go.
Oh, man. 1st and 10, Green Bay Packers after the interception, up by 3. 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Merry Christmas, Teresa. You asked for it, Safari. You asked for it.
Emotional damage.
Megan, the 49ers. Shout out to you, Elijah. What's your goal for subscribers? I don't really have a goal for subscribers. Like, I don't think you should have a goal. I think it just happens, right? Like, you just grow as you grow. Like, you can't say like, oh, I want 50,000 subscribers by this time, or I want 1 million subscribers by this time. Like, it just happens, you know, and when it happens, it becomes a milestone. That's all.
Motion and route design has been moving Devondre Campbell around in these formations, and they've been able to throw around him, but watch Raheem Mostert, 31. He's not even looking for this. Right here, Devondre Campbell,
shout out to Ethan.
The eyes, intercepts that. So, again, another throw. You know, 2 of the last time he had that interception, he threw it into an area that was crowded. This time it's going to a receiver who's not ready. He's not turned around. And Devondre Campbell.
Shout out to Ben Hickson for the $1 super chat.
Really kind of
thanks a lot, man. Thanks for the support.
Took advantage of that last some of the route designs to open up some windows. He gets the last laugh with the interception.
Shout out to Craig Grubb for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
That's the second one today. Back-to-back possessions.
It's going to be a toss.
And Aaron Jones, nowhere to go to the
and
short
Jones
side
gets
of the
1 yard on the run. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The NFL family is committed to advancing social justice in communities across the country through the Inspire Change initiative. The new Inspire Change
What's up, Attack?
Award recognizes community members who are working every day to create progress and important issues.
I threw a vid on YouTube for fun the other day. 20 views. Shout out to you, George. Hey, man, you never know. You never know.
Well, the Packers ended last week's game against the Rams with a 9-minute drive. Boy, I would love to
shout out to you, Henry. Thanks for the support, man.
Yeah, and the Dolphins give
much love. 2nd and 9
both sides working against them right
for
here.
Green Bay. Rodgers has plenty of time. He throws. That's going to be caught. And that's Romeo Doubs. 22 yards. Green Bay first down at the 41.
Pretty physical on the outside. You're going to see when he goes to break back to the right. A lot of contact right there. That's a great move by a young wide receiver. Being physical at that point, working against Xavier Howard.
Smooth looking throw.
Shout out to, is that Tyrese? Tyrese Bowie for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
11 out of 15 in the second half for Aaron Rodgers.
1st and 10.
Under 5 to go. On first down,
Rodgers is going to keep on a draw. It's a quarterback design run. He's so slow. Rodgers is so slow.
That's pretty good.
There should be no quarterback draws for Rodgers. Like if you want a quarterback to run, just put in Jordan Love and let him run. Rodgers can't do it.
He's out here.
All right.
He's going to try and squeeze
no
down
game.
And make it hard on the decision. It looks like Aaron
2nd
might
and 10.
have him outflanked right there, but
thanks a lot, Rena.
Shout
out to you.
Any memories or visions of Justin Fields there on the zone read.
No, Fields ran for 178 against these Dolphins, and yeah, not striking.
Rodgers steps back. He throws. That's going to be caught. Tunyon, 13 yards on the play.
Playing point guard right now is Rodgers. He hits Tunyon for 12.
I'll have to look it up.
That's another
Shelby.
one of those mysteries, right? Robert Tunyon was one of his security blankets last season, and just again having that comfortable feeling.
Rodgers looks like he's running in place. No, he does. It's so funny.
You know, those guys where he's got
it's so funny to see when he runs. It's like, well, how many yards is he not going to get?
Need a touchdown. Up 3. Trying to make this
1st and 10.
Game. 3:20 to go. Gonna have to use a timeout.
Play clock hit 0, so Rodgers calls a timeout. 3:18 left on the clock.
Back to Miami after this.
As Rodgers gets on the phone with Vegas and says, hey, do you guys want me to score this touchdown, or do you want us to just kick a field goal and not cover the over? That's the conversation going on right now, guys, for this timeout. Who needs it the most? The over or the under? Which one? How much money do we want to take right now? Oh man. What's up, Aziz? What up, yo? Yeah, the Bills looking good right now. They're looking good. Things are shaky. I don't like these ugly wins, but hey, you know, you got to take the wins how you take them. There's a lot of stuff we got to tighten up going into the playoffs for sure, though. But that's just how it goes. That's how it goes. YK Kira says, my Christmas is ruined. No. I hope you didn't bet crazy money on these Dolphins for Christmas, man. Y'all need to watch my prediction videos. Make sure that if you are subscribed, you click the bell to be notified of all streams and videos moving forward. Or if you are already subscribed, or if you're not subscribed and you do subscribe, click the bell to be notified of all. That way you can watch the prediction videos and see, you know, how I'm feeling about this specific game, that specific game, and then obviously make your own educated guess and decision on whatever you want to. But you'll have some information that you may not get from other places from my level of expertise, right? Aaron Rodgers, to me, was not going to lose on Christmas for a number of reasons. Go back and look at how he plays on holidays. That would be smart, right? That'd be smart to go back and look at what Aaron Rodgers has done on holidays and how many yards he gets and how he plays. That might be a thing. I don't know. It could be something, unless the tinfoil hat gang isn't working on Christmas. All right. Score is 23-20. 3 minutes and 18 seconds left on fourth quarter, or left in the fourth quarter. 1st and 10 for Green Bay at the Miami 28. Shout out to Jesse James. You already know what time it is. Who's my worst favorite team? The Saints. I'd say it's the Saints. Shout out to Brantley Venice for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
things when you're trying to figure out the tiebreakers. But at this point for the Packers, it's as simple as you win out, and there's a really good chance you're going to get in. What an improbable run that would be. They've won their last two. They lead here with 3:18 to go. Rodgers in trouble.
Rodgers. Time.
Rodgers
He's going to run. There's a flag thrown. This is probably coming back.
The sideline and slides, but a flag in the area.
Yeah, it's going to be holding. 1st and 20. Pushing them back to the 38.
Holding. Offense number 71. 10-yard penalty.
Why don't you like my Ravens? I never said I didn't like the Ravens. Who said that? Where'd you get that vibe?
Today has been Aaron Rodgers and just scrambling. He's done a really nice job today. And at the end of this one, there's your hold right there on Josh Myers. But you know, he doesn't go out of bounds. He gets to the sideline. Watch this. You know, let me grab a couple more before I slide.
And even a really nice looking slide. A little air there. 3:10 to go. Matt LaFleur upset about
1st and 20.
Rodgers is distributed to 10 different receivers. From the 39.
It's going to be a toss. Jones, nice run. And he's going to be just short of the first down.
It's been a quiet day for Jones in the Green Bay ground game. Here they get 19.
It's going to be Tyler Davis coming in 84. He gets the crack on Jalen Phillips.
Shout out to
right
Gerald
there,
Williams
close
for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
Miami, the first of the half.
Miami is going to call a timeout here. And, yeah, it's going to stop the clock at 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Score is 23-20. Green Bay is looking to potentially score, close this thing on out as we take a timeout. Merry Christmas, everybody out there listening. We've got 2 more games tonight. Next will be the Broncos and the Rams. And then, of course, after that, it's going to be the Cardinals and the Buccaneers. All right. Merry Christmas, Rick. Henry, it's already set up, so you guys don't have to go anywhere. Once this stream's over, automatically get transferred over to the other stream. It's already set up, ready to go. We're good to go over here, Henry. I don't know what they do, but over here we're set up. We're set up. Sundays are always game day. Saturday changed things because it's like, you know, people don't know. Streaming for 11 hours in a day is it's very taxing. They think you're just in front of a camera and in front of a mic and it's just you talking, but there's a lot. There's a lot that goes into this for 11 hours. So, but yeah, everything's good to go. We're ready. 2 more games after this. Streams are already set up. And yeah. What's up, the boy? What's going on, man? I didn't hear if you started working on your massive snow work. Nah, man, I let that thing marinate. I'm trying to let the sun do what it does for a little bit. And because the sun came out, I was like, all right, I'm going to let the sun do its thing, and I'll get out there tomorrow morning. You know, we got a lot of football today and stuff, and I wanted to enjoy Christmas, have some peace in the morning. I wasn't trying to be out there. In 4 feet of snow Christmas morning, acting like I was going to finish that job before it was game time. There was no way I was doing that. So I'd rather enjoy Christmas morning, hop on here with you guys, have some fun, get to work tomorrow morning on that snow, clear path for the mail. Shout out to the person who won, or the subscriber who won the Justin Fields jersey. If you're listening, I'm going to get that out to you hopefully in the next couple of days. I don't know what's going on with the mail. I don't know what's going to happen. New York right now is in slow motion because of the weather. So, but I'll get it out to you as soon as I can as we get back to it.
He's the offensive player of the week, voted by his teammates. That's why. I mean, he does all that dirty work, and then he's able to add up how many yards he was thinking about.
Yes, Lori.
Going down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, adds up how many blocks there. Gets 19 yards for Aaron Jones.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 2. And that's going to be a jump by Miami. Offside's going to lead to a 5-yard penalty. 1st and 10 at the 15.
Encroachment. Defense number 77. A 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
Yeah, it does make it a first down. We were talking about the Packers trying to finish off the game like.
Shout out to Jeff King. Says, Jay, Merry Christmas. Thank you for being real about the Bills. Can't stand when any fans try to suspend disbelief about their team, defects, and flaws. The only one that are fooling is themselves. Shout out to Jeff King. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Yeah, I mean, you know, you've been here a while, man. You know I keep it real. I don't sugarcoat. I talk about the flaws. I talk about the goods, the good and the bad. And we have to be real and honest with ourselves about, you know, what these teams do, whether or not it's our team or not. And that's what we try to do here. You know that. Shout out to you, Jeff. Thanks a lot. As we have a run here by Jones. He goes nowhere. He gets wrapped up. That is going to be a loss of about 3 yards. And it's probably going to lead to a timeout by Miami as they try to stop the clock. 2:57 left. It will be 2nd down and 13. But yeah, Jeff, you know, and I'm probably going to do a video sometime this week coming up in regards to the deficiencies in the Bills, the defense, and things that Josh Allen needs to work on, you know, with his accuracy, his deep ball, and overall. Ken Dorsey has changed some things offensively, and I don't like it. And I think they've changed those things, obviously, because of Cook and because of Hines. I like the old scheme better. And I don't know why it changed, because I feel like Josh had perfected that old scheme, and now that Ken Dorsey's changed things, it's made him uncomfortable back there in that pocket. But that's a whole other story. We'll talk about that this week. 2nd and 13.
2nd down 13 at the Miami 18-yard line. It's a run for A.J.
That's going to be a run for Dillon. He may get about 6 yards. It'll be 3rd and 4.
Coming downhill, and you wonder if it's going to stop.
Just the effort. He's going to kind of ride this and then slide back.
Another timeout by Miami.
Does a great job. Doesn't give up on it.
30 seconds.
Just gets enough of that foot of A.J. Dillon to make him stumble, because he's got a full head of steam. I think he's in the end zone.
Last timeout used by Miami. Yeah, there is.
I don't know who's going to stop him.
Bob Evans, I have one, but I need a bigger one. Need a bigger one for what's out there right now.
Of course, have the 2-minute warning coming. Matt LaFleur's team would hate to settle for another field goal here. There's been several instances today where they've had to settle for field goals.
I credit both these defenses. Long kickoff returns, stuffed fake punts. You know, you've given some short fields up. They've gotten down in here, and both Green Bay's defense.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 5.
Have done good jobs of forcing field goals.
3rd down and 5 on a day where Rodgers and the Packers have struggled mightily on 3rd down. It's a run.
It's going to be a handoff to Dillon. 2 yards on the carry, 4th and 3. So what do you do here now? Because if you kick a field goal and they come down and score, they're probably going to win. You've been going for it. So what are you going to do now? Shout out to Timo coming through with the $2 super chat. So let's hope y'all are staying safe and warm. Thanks a lot, Timo. Thanks for the $2 super chat.
And the 2-minute warning.
I think Rodgers going to try to draw him off sides.
Go for it again.
Hope you all are staying safe and warm. Fire, fire, star, star.
They let that run out. Either use a timeout or
Prior
take
to
the
the
delay.
expiration of the play clock. Timeout.
They do
Green
use
Bay.
the timeout.
Timeout for Green Bay.
Phillips
Be
tackle.
30 seconds in length.
Getting that shoelace. Tiny part
2
of the
minutes
foot.
and 52 seconds left on the clock, Leslie.
Keeping Dillon out of the end zone.
One of those effort guys, you know, never gives up. He's out in space, you know.
I apologize.
He's not going to be able to make a play on A.J. Dillon, but you just give everything.
2:02.
You know, they talk about strain.
Timeout was called.
Everything on every snap, and that's an example of something super small that's going to end up being a huge play in this game.
Field goal team does come out.
Yeah, that 30-second delay.
With the chip shot, trying to make this a 6-point game. He was 3 for 3 today.
Kick is up.
4th make for Mason Crosby.
It is good. So now 26-20.
2:02 left to go. Tua Tagovailoa is going to get another shot, and this a shot at redemption, trying to end the 3-game losing streak and coming off of back.
So Miami will get the ball back with 2 minutes.
Different varieties of interceptions.
This is going to be interesting. All right. Shout out to Ash C for the $9.99 super chat. Says from one Bills fan to another, stay safe.
From one Bills fan to another, stay safe.
Thanks a lot, Ash C. You as well. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Stay safe out there. Stay warm. All right. Yeah, I don't get the field goal. But I'll tell you this. Obviously, this will be a game-winning drive for Miami if they can come down and score. This will be a game-winning drive. So we'll see if Tua can pull it off.
Through those kind of ebbs and flows where you're on a win streak, then you're on a losing streak. It was interesting to hear Coach McDaniel talk to us about Green Bay, why he thought they were dangerous. When you go through those situations, you develop your resiliency.
Mostert takes it from the 5. He's going to get to the 28. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Miami at the 28. All right. Timeout, commercial break. 1 minute and 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We will see if these Dolphins have it in them. Flying Monkey definitely going to hit the over. Yo. He's like, he wants me to be wrong. He wants me to be wrong so bad. He wants me to be wrong so bad, yo. It's so funny. Guess what? If Green Bay wins and the over doesn't hit, I'm 50%. Fine. Then what? Because I'll tell you what was more important. Not the over. I'll tell you that. Commercial break. Aaron Rodgers going to get traded. It's a hot take. Most of that varies. I just have a hard time seeing Aaron Rodgers in a Miami uniform. It's so funny. E4 Naughty, can I donate $200? Sure. You can donate whatever your heart's desires. Much appreciated. You can do a super chat, Cash App, Venmo. Totally up to you.
Says, hey, you can put a camera there, just do not give that man a microphone. Just do not give Artie Kempner, and do not cue his mic.
And one of the greatest pullovers I've seen in quite some time, the Grinch pullover.
Yeah, it's
shout out to Gaming with Yoda for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Rocco Taco, if you click on that little money sign near the chat, you can donate to the channel.
Dolphins out of timeouts, first down to the 28-yard line.
1st and 10.
High snap. Tagovailoa pulls it down.
Tua throws. That is caught. Wilson gets 3 yards in the play. 2nd and 7. Clock rolling. We're approaching 1 minute and 45 seconds.
Trying to get one step closer to their first playoff trip since 2016. And a Packers defense trying to shut things down.
Tua throws. That's picked. Interception.
Douglas, third consecutive drive that ends in an interception. And how about the Packers D
Oh,
standing
man.
tall today?
Well, now.
And the dream lives for Green Bay here on Christmas. What'll be a third consecutive win.
Finish him.
A step closer to a most improbable trip to the playoffs.
Emotional damage.
Jewel Douglas did a great job on this because he's in coverage and he just drops off and gets Mike Gesicki, who's dropping back. You see him right there. He had Tyreek Hill at the start. Right, watch him. Number 29 plays it perfect, reading the eyes of Tua. And that's what happens in this timing-based offense when you're coming back and you're hitting that step and you're letting it go. If somebody has baited you into that throw and is dropping back in, you'll get that interception.
And for the Packers, Darryl, even when they
Shout out to Rocco Taco TV for the 99-cent super chat. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the support. Aaron Rodgers is in the victory formation.
But today, it's the defense that
And that is ball game. Score 26-20. Green Bay Packers. There it is. Said what a disaster. Shout out to Hunter Ellis, Tan, Jacob, and Nick's Sports Stop for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to everyone out there. I hope you guys are enjoying your day today. Next game up will be Broncos and the Rams. You don't have to go anywhere. You can stick around. We'll get that game going soon. Shout out to Oompa Loompa. Thanks for the $1.99 super chat. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Let's get the other stream going, guys. The Packers going to take it 26-20. As we get prepared for their game, I'll get that stream going. I'll be with you guys momentarily. Shout out to the Packers fans. Guess what? Jay said it. Aaron Rodgers was not going to lose on Christmas. I said it. There it is. Rams Broncos coming up next.